Pacho nan kasa no enkra bebre ene firi mu ba me pacho ene uram ewo ka fa so ya enkra me nsa kan se aya ka fon so no omo open adia ye friend say disciplinary investigation ade awura me pacho quarter final matches mienu mo number 1 aya Morocco ani Cameroon game no ana fe Algeria ani Nigeria game no yes eno ka fofo no open adia your friend said disciplinary investigation. I'm about to sansam no nyina and some utopia no and some let me cross our summer chinema so monso no adu money to form wa bra beboa lectures and some utono and some let me cross come ya didn't and some let me atodwa answer reports out to be by as Algeria minor and some let me japapa ne di ade Vladimir Petkovic kwan amanako mebacho ene dia mensenka ade free Algerian Federation na so ye no ese almost say papa ni ting ade Vladimir Petkovic no he omo tane chite safam papa na adwuma na oye no omo ni sopa ento omo de omo person omo support papa no ama bibia nsom letimi koye kama ente de wo no ane sem aye Algeria fo ne de atodwa esem aye papa ni ting ade Vladimir Petkovic no omo nsom aye resa anya bia owura ne betimi ato so na fe no wetimi ade dwuma ne kama ade ama Algeria ama dwuma ne nyina no ane nsom atimi ato so ye de sansam no ane nsom aye timi de abama bibia nso no atimi akoye kama join Facebook no aye Otec 102.9Fm Otec 102.9Fm YouTube no and some Otec sponsor oh banner fan one like it your page no oh ba me say subscribe ya na fe wa share link no oh share link no kono na comments out do nyina no o de to ase kama ye be ready wo show no so ama chese ne nyina so no etimi akoye kama me fam ma chese wo do no ensom ento so na fe ye ne nkomo no emfa nto so kama ene dem emfa nto dwa esem owram e wo Europe be ba chon ma chese wo do ne be akoso na mom Saudi Pro League no no boys na mo a mo pe eno e de aye ma de nyina de wom e wo Saudi Pro League no no ahazem e bo saida ne de anajma economy ensa ema najma etemu mienu aitifak bobo kono etifema al college ebetwa ne 2 amutimu pako meba cho hila bobo kono anom anasa 3 echire din ama chese aye nasar bobo kono amunsom etimi Kanu pako a de mense kan sem aye saida ne de ade nasar so no aprante ne de ade na waf Oji straight red card aye na sarbobo kono am the 10 against 11 e de we game no ama bibia nsom ultimate cross so kama yengramo e wo Coupe de France ne game pako e todwa 8-10 de wo no ane some our pack de plan no Paris Saint-Germain bobo kono e bo e de tia Paris FC enti wey aye Paris Dabia anya petesa masa game we anu ba ye shepa 8-10 anadua arasa game no and also no ebetimi ahyehyɛ so kama ye dene nyina and also etimi dia ba England no memfanto no say FA Cup game akoso no Liverpool bobo kono ahye baako ama Barnsley amontimi nte owura ne tin ade Dominic Soboslai and I'm a patron no so no wetimi anya sa game no and I say wanya sa go no ade ama Liverpool bobo kono 14 minutes na sa game no and also etimi abo uramo e wo Serie A na men confirm as 2 games and esa baso na baako dia ya wie ne nyana sa gan wo bobo kono ate Kayari Calcio and some abomaten aya adwuma no numo mo 3 ama Kayari ama ntimi ante kanebe me ba cho se sia me no kasai no Juventus atake lead no ade atia Cremonese game ni about 12 minutes se sia na go no anu so etom entini nyina no ane san enche bi abe confirm de anu som etimi she go no ama bibia som etimi koye ne mama no me ba to Juve bobo ko no eledi Cremonese kan pako a omo ntimi nte ya La Liga no no e bot no nwatwe ya hye nso asem owura mo abo Estadio Ramon Sanchez Pizjuana ayesabi abobo ko no ana chesa omo langade omo sasane so wa bracha tabigo ensom abeto omo na face game no anu som etimi atodwa kama ya dene nyina anu som etimi dia ba utie ni say no na opedo nekeba me chane me ensom atimi abobo hye nso asa to nekeba me chano aya mesha of the moment ono no bia babuwa wo pa amane amanyina timi akwaso mese bema sese no efie akwakoye nsempi aniema bebre na ntimi nkoye meba cho tonek keba me chano ana me come for area ma come abomoden na no nom tonek kene esanse utatena se che osisene emu ya onase peye o Johnson tentema eye tonek keba me cha de wo mo sa o ye bema na o mensam na abofom se utafom down flatter eye tonek keba me cha no ana oni adofo me come for yam set no bie esanse no nom tonek kribia ababua wo pa amane ma ne nyina no etimi akoso o danajo na fe o Johnson tentema eye mixture of the moment no eye tonek keba me cha no ababua ma chesane ma ne nyina eno nsom etimi akoso kama hye so ese wachin kase no ene mutaya wo ya emututu a eye tonek keba me cha no wanya accident ama wankasa on kasa na awoso anasa bia baabi ebu ye toaye no unya pains ewo mo anasa odwensa wodo no anya unya pains a aye tonek keba mecha every diamond scientific keba and research clinic aso ye no and anyimre me de tudwa esem onso baba made na fe tonek no wonso watimi ano no mbekama abeboa ama pains ne nyina no eto afri wo kama moye motena wia so aye adwuma che no aye tonek no ana me come for the amount set no be ababua wo pa amane ma ne nyina no etimi akoye kama ade ama enti mo de mo tena kumase mo ntene so ebodon kwame no donek no no be me ankasa me boss chef k me ba cho donek no be ababua ma chesane nyina no etimi akoye kama we aya mixture of the moment on do no na fe boa na fe no etimi purify o blood no amane ma ne nyina etimi akoso kama be ma circulation no etimi akoye na fe na menese titi no aye free wa kama aye tonek keba mecha ana na nyimre me de todwa esam obenu mpe emana me ba cho monso no monsabuo no entimi nkoye no aye tonek keba mecha no ana monso mo betimi anonom amane amane nyina atimi akoso oyo oba menses no etwitwase etese bia pena chese enye no obenum tonek keba mecha ne be oyo oba o menstruate a blood no e flow na emom no eyi klota eye tonek keba mecha oba wanya infection eni ama white be ata free waseba anase wo de wo se o discharge enso bi aye etro ade free wase a eye tonek no ana wankasa wonsom no bie amane nyina nsom atimi akoso kama hye nso ese tonek no lectures ete sade so na na sade ama moja no ano nsom atimi ade afrosane kama we aye mixture of the moment every diamond scientific keba and research clinic asoye omo ana di tonek keba me chano anu som atimi aba ye didin nyina no anu som atimi atodwa enti ram aye herbal shops awudo ani pharmacy shops awudo obenya bi ato wo ho wodi a wonpese obekwa akokyini montene so amane nyina atimi akwa oba Otec FM ha oba front desk aha wodi si abisolo so ye senior security dia oduru security checkpoint wa o say pe donek ne biato ye be che front desk na waba na afi no wonso abeje wo de na ne nyina timi akoso kama mixture of the moment no eye donek eye DONEC fe doctors no yare bi da so na say problem bi wo ho a omo no bedi won koma na afi no omo ma ho akwankyere say ye donek ne na ne nom no onso pese hu ne ya eye 0246 727 677 0246 727 677 nothing no on a time on them penny for no I didn't come and why you busy after we say 0249 208 252 0249 208 252 way I had your woman say diamond almonduna eno aye tonek keba me chano ana yade won komoni nyina no eno so etimi dia ma okama ama chese bebia nso no etimi akoye ekwan ne wasade ya ewie ewo aboboa no da sade ya meka no enti ya na the boss player say ese emre no oponi bi ede maye eme yekochini ye ewo enkrofo ama so enso ede baye amana ne nsam no ye mfansi na afi discussions awodo no wankoka no ene abeja fontans na afi no omo baba nsem ne ma enti boss ye ko ya yaba
yo sidia all right ye da last year say Dimonza wa ha Scandi wa ha Kofila abi e wa ha eni omo beto aso straight away na ya review some of the sporting incidents across weekend here our last day Mani Baba and the latest ones were abane ebi the sacking of Real Madrid for boss Xabi Alonso, as I say, Alonso comes 1 year man.
Almost 6 months plus.
Oh, case no rehopa. T Alonso, small little boy. Madrid one is from day one na bibi actually say adwuma no be den. But say Manchester United so they tell say since ayimu World War mu ho no na United more ball like yako season na your matches e born here 40 da 40 matches the whole season 40 matches 38 in the Premier League, 1 in the Carabao Cup, 1 in the FA Cup. Now 40. You more Champions League, you more Europa League, you more Conference League, you more here. And to the entire season, you know, 40 matches, and people feel the way advantage. And a United bo match back one, Obejina Humia, no assemble the following week. A bad argument. Bad argument. Very bad argument. Because football club here games. And anything will be a person G trophies, you know, G trophy be a you know. Because season about for J quintuple 5 trophies. Manchester United. I remember Alex Ferguson G babies around 2008 and 2009 more. Oh, be a person bomb more games, not G trophies. Teams papa and bomb more games because on a bot tournament, bot competitions are common. Now with more games, the manager no enya the ability say obe correcting mistakes in them. You get it? Say United ne Brighton born in Ray. Fletcher who be obe so asana. Obe say training ground next game obe to me they are trying no next match day in the Premier League which is bet my next weekend. Omejo ma ahumia meanwhile bia no obi so cup game bi won finfin they say the Arsenal for be Carabao Cup ni ade enti obo match bi nra no ye mistake bi a obetumi the quickly Carabao Cup no asesa ne mani no dey akonanim enti more games no emma the opportunity to correct mistakes. Number 2, more games no eboa ma o squad no obi anya ball ni bibo enti enra wo Arsenal team na coach no shuffle team no kra emma players be break kepanya bi die players be break na say na Martinelli start enra start obo hat-trick. And then Gabriel call long-term injury, but since already returning, you know, we team nimu, we hear more games, and general FA Cup no na teta di najinem. And then point number 3, and my players need so akwenya to get rest. Obo league, you know, they say coach, you know, or resty players need you. Next league match now 3 points. That's no the mababo. Because in the FA Cup, players now mon tanya be starting no or mon starting ramad wekemo. Enti games be bread team papa be here games be bread. 40 matches because Carabao Cup no first match Grimsby Town pine no uniform. FA Cup first match Enra Brighton pine no uniform. It is a Premier League nko sanity. Penny for mon chance ne nko na mreni ho. Na yemrewura 7-10 na fe yema de ho so emra so etire kotokwa sign striker say na me dey kan dey tuja at the start of this show no is a new striker ba na onya striker ebia watini din krada ba obobo Ghana here lower divisions ni bi o ma sign no ya de hunsem eba emra after the drone game no nsema hodo a a course over by Yara Stadium, Karim Zito, Ekasai, and Afe, Samba O'Neill, the man of the match, or the Nzemka Kratuja. Samuel Boadu, and round the 70th, I think the 71st minute, and a referee Vomao, a flashing a red card, no, a tres Samuel Boadu, which they say, next game, no, better from stance, no, we're coaching from stance, no. Yeah, Samuel Boadu. On a referee Voma enya heated altercation be part by pitch no so na enya healthy cry. I'm sure the FA cry between me a charge you know for misconduct. In fact, and same na the cause and Baba arrested and then the fans once again and after match no musa kasapi Ozo ko de nya yi say pe bonze zentrofo bi atwe microphone ne camera. Nye dey see supporters na ni because nipa Ghana ni bufu a mane nkasa. O mane kan de opewi a na ni bubeto ne yem na okofie. Ba wa mane nkasa pa a okofie bakwa kusum. Into the mane nkasa mane so person odi atema gedi ne tie bi. No kana dwen kire o. Owi anu anu ho ato no. Sana Ghana ni tie. Sir,
Kanu.
Afisia pa.
Memfie pi nkomisan ye ho me yete ahode ne nkwam. Me gidi se ho ye.
Onyame adom me ho ye. Na so e.
Oh, Abdo Ejana Daroma yikukura ma bibia be fine.
Onyame ase. Kobi.
Senior.
Yes, senior. That is saying.
Oh, body na Daroma ni ahwe ye no mani bi ye.
That's right. That's right. Onyame ase pa.
Opini
ya wo so afiri na busu omo amu akukrom. Samira ye ka say omo de omo tie live. Adujama chi ho na. Ya wo so afiri ne papa na kwesi afiri ne wife kua wo so afiri. Ne ba ana omo ba owura kwa mofa na omo na owusu a. Ene abusuafo e ka ho nyina ya no mo doso. Ti edomo ase. Le chia amu akukrom fo nyina. Samson nana adonten hene awo esanse bontevufuo nana nua akonyebo a ana so amnumei mze odem dimonza
apani
na ne wa bokọ de
ami adum bokọ
nice one enu so anko yi obo ase
anko yi obo ase ni oma bebre nti ba ka ho ase
okay ni oma bebre
combination of factors
I see ene mark in face alusu here but because as a more convincing amanfo after Kotoko game ni say team no ga yeba ana asase pejani mu
pa ball na ne Kotoko boy no ka ye ball the same ana say ye ball 80% kra me sure say Kanu yenya resource e dey free obo ase by but them say fatigue
bunu ma ho de nyina bo Kotoko
me sure until you start and yenya a good start go soon kra bantem but we so be of share ball in second half no kwa ball possession metimi ama Kimfoisa 80 na mama Ash go 20 pa and not supporters be brave omo ba pa be brave na omo tu na omo te tentahooks so so what you say ka se tentahooks a as a wuntimi ntena so yi wa she 3
enu kwa na kan is Honorable Kofi Adams Black Stars bubble like tentahooks so
wa she 3 but
na kwabna ebo ata super
wa she 3 but na untimi ntena se they no more can say face of voice no more boss second half combo no face half sa KB score line and yes but it was a good game it was a good game
and then the pressure on Karim Zito no as a compound after a draw Almunia against a struggling team in the shape of Brekum Chelsea be discussing in about first share quick one on the Wallace they go Govi take you off na monfa sima dudu bi na afi mu na ye mehwe dia ka tie o
sima dudu
ana me boa
new year new beginning new life bibia you new yankwa
kremo o se anwumre die yentimi ni nkomo na ye ni Alonso ntonchen and I think I'll start from there. So na me sure say we nyina see because of scoreline na EPM and run. Na for me I think said the decision taken by Real Madrid no is unfair to Alonso. But again say offer team sakese no adwumani bia some of these things etaisi enti it may be unfair but enya dia enwanwa
in the context of Real Madrid movie.
Absolutely enya dia enwanwa so big teams ankasa no demand is so high enti no one way ya performance bia ye best celebrity or baby no at such platforms no ye de be you enti that is how the whole thing is but the enti na me me believe he say Real Madrid anye fair to Alonso. Dintia me gidi say omo anye fair to him no eye ebra ofo adwuma no. Any baby a offer team ni free anywhere the team is today. For this season, 2 games are Barcelona and Real Madrid abba Alonso Gina dugout. No, they for the last 2, one in the La Liga, or we need by 2-1. Then the second one, Super Copa ya expanded. So or more expandium there. Yemvan Zenka Super Cup, winner of the league and the FA Cup.
Copa.
Absolutely. Ena omwabiem I include the runners up the Copa del Rey and La Liga. Enuntina Atletico ne Madrid ne Bilbao ebeka home for this particular one. So but pick the last 2 games. First one, Madrid they win by 2-1. Alonso NNA in charge. The second one was yesterday. And if you look at the way a game Nikoya, I think say the performance generally not embarrassing. Ebia, the difference is that Barca were really in control in terms of playing the ball around and all of that. But it is understandable because Flick project now konenim to a certain level. Unim say even yesterday, Alonso decided or the Chomeni Bekwa center back. No abo Jude Bellingham mo deep in the midfield because Opesu make way for Gonzalo Garcia alongside Vinny Jr. It was so because of Mbappe absence. No, so under the circumstance, in terms of ball possession, Barca were in control. But on 2 occasions, Oshe no ate. Then the third goal came. Into 3-2. 2 funny na put them together. Yes, trophies way so there. But for say 2 encounters, he's won 1, he's lost 1.
At what point and I say what minute now? Red card nearby.
Red card should be. I was me checking. Me yes sure.
And yeah,
but Evan is about 70th minute, oh baby. Omodiano.
Yeah.
Yes, but I have to be. No, Frankie de Jong. Sorry. So no Pedri.
Yeah.
And is it Ferran Torres, Fermin Lopez.
My main confirm CCA.
Okay. Red card nana.
Yeah.
90th minute.
Oh, no, say na
90th minute. So they can't pick a yellow card. Into 90th minute, no, 90 plus 1.
90 plus 1, Frankie de Jong. Yeah. Oh, my game, to be honest, my game ni be. And I was thinking, say the red card never earlier.
Derby.
And to some extent, it be affecting Madrid for near there. Barca for, maybe probably Madrid for me fan say, Barca can't beat us with 10 men. But we are 10 men and now your poor match now.
Yeah, the time quality be actually
cry we near the intimidate. And the embarrassment of the red card and 10 against 11 into the But seriously, Govi, what could be the reason? Who feels unfair to Alonso? But then the Madrid are Saki Alonso.
Except me can wrap it up why or my unfair? Because even if you pick the La Liga in the first season, is it 19 games or so? Points gap between Barcelona and AF4. It means the season is not over. So generally, Alonso's first season at Real Madrid, CCA, and can you that bad obe call for ne sakin and as obeti say Madrid a party ways with him obeti asie. So but the other thing has to do with the fact that it may be too early, but team no enye convincing on the pitch. So what the total last season time ana Ancelotti wo na generally conversation akwe say enye. I remember saying say enye no Ancelotti father figure no is playing a certain role, and to get somebody all of a sudden obeba 10 team way around that man bought that convincing football is not that easy. They even knew say taking Alonso was a risk because Alonso say throughout the coaching career only last 2 seasons and we're winning the Bundesliga with Leverkusen. Even in the Europa League, okay, is it Gasperini?
Yeah.
ne Atalanta.
Ademola Lookman.
Yes, omo humble Leverkusen ewo Europa League final no. The following season, defending the league, he could not. And Vincent Kompany and Bayern about back into the picture. So, such managers no, say who appointed more. And now we decide say ubenya time for them to build gradually and push to that level. But at Real Madrid, no, you need time, say betwea mwaboni kakra na ebi adebi na afa. They don't have that time no. Every single season the demand to win no is always there. Alonso Ebabe take you over. The NSC ni na say last season Ancelotti and defend the Champions League league no and you know it's that bad and no more and no be take over. So so we ne mode more numbers ni here on paper Kanu it will be unfair. So but generally so we share pitch ne so no more bar. You don't see a team that a man hope ni say a China ebeye something bigger. That is one. Two, it appears say dressing room no cry no now or ye lose one sa. Ye one in relationship with will be to say Vinny Jr. Okay. Rodrigo de Goes the no cry the MC or managing ye ni idea, but it was more about playing time near the oh. And where yeah can once him something happened after the game. And when we say platforms ni bi say circulative videos of that particular incident. After the game no head coach no Alonso no free players ni say or something like a guard of honor for Barcelona players no. Mbappe decided say no Rodrigo de Goes is and the players all of them they followed and at that point now Alonso only option bia na also di omachi so he was also following them. It appears say on taking charge of the dressing room no at some point now as a break it down on and me put the enemy argue say Sebase Vini ni Alonso ni yenya ba kwan I was thinking say any Vini beko. So these are the things for me ama Madrid for I decided say Ombejane kwan. Forget about even dressing room issues a bit me about. I think the key thing is watching Madrid team ni play no. Kanu you don't see say omo ahode no aba to a level where Madrid supporter be a bit me ada and wake up no bisa say the team ni share saying. And that's where or at any point in time on person team need drew. So until in the coming days other issues may come up. But maybe if I look at numbers no second the first season or La Liga table no so after 19 games. Nese on Barcelona the dem year only 4 points. I don't think say that bad. Again, they said yeah Nameka Elian, even though he's lost a trophy to Barcelona. And also the Enyadia Madrid for any bejida on any days won't lose a trophy to Barcelona. But 2 games in the last 2 games on Barcelona, fancy we winning Bako ena we lose Bako. See he trophy ni etonche. I think enye that bad, but this is Real Madrid. So media yami one say the very day I decided so Mbefa Alonso as Ancelotti's replacement. Now Madrid yami say they will have time. It be about 2 years, 3 years. I was thinking say Ombenya Sabotreno. But as usual, adding for you to have that patience. So especially when the team is not convincing on the pitch. It be na you know. And for Alonso a huge blow and I hate the career no. But you can understand. And me sure say at the level no landing a new job no and yet that difficult because say or no tenase e will meeting BM na or the numbers ni go on idea. I mean if you are Madrid more clubs like Madrid more he will easily land a different job in here. So as part of it again when it comes to confirm say coaches are high to be fired and especially big clubs no it doesn't matter whether say we play as a pra anaasɛ players in pride resource ɛma team ne nyɛ convince na on any day the pressure on you to win no sɛ win ne ma they can easily decide say yɛne wobɛwie. And that's it. And if you look through European leagues, no, almost every club will be a higher no fin biya no. I say omu managers a party ways. So and better luck next time to Alonso.
Yo. That's a coffee. So the other base here.
I
okay. Sir,
Kanu.
Any for audio film now.
Yes. My Mr. Team friend one. To be fair to Madrid for now. Difficult for decision normal taken. But say call the inside stories around decision. It was one that was triggered by Alonso Nankasa. He's not too happy with the Madrid job because he feels he's not getting the kind of control here. Team. Can you see the new coach is not mobile? Omontias say almost philosophies will contradict clubs in the policies. Oh yeah, a Madrid true and true 2009 to 2014 which is this no boy you be to me be the momo and they see you as a true legend of the club. You come into Madrid and you expect that you have full control of players no on BBR including contracts in BBR. Obviously, Fiorentino Perez will not agree. A bit my any other president be but say Perez netwo. Na a manager be na player be full control. So when him quite fast Ronaldo is free Madrid. And even after that, there were Madrid faithfuls who openly said and accepted say the fact that Ronaldo is free Ballon d'Or after the EG, Madrid in 2019, Kebeje. So tonight one man right after World Cup, no, come the Champions League, any league, be pushia, Nanka Ronaldo has had another Ballon d'Or. So the influencer club Nankasa or more personalities no so. And young manager, even when we need league back or Bundesliga, you come into Madrid and you expect to get that full control. As I'm not starting free. Only Federico Valverde. When Valverde openly criticized the new Rua coach in the PES and Vinicius Junior then so also. And he believes once Vinicius Junior then Madrid left it to him say only the player or more undecided or PES. Team Madrid as a club did not take any sanctions and I said did not prescribe any sanctions for Vinicius Junior. So it has come to a time where he feels as only the backing of the hierarchy, especially when it comes to controlling the players. Now, what the recent videos on the players, sometimes training grounds, and especially the one Kofi is referring to, and no game now, players are openly or more projected and more be say as a coach, or more almost be as on your heavy say, what means as our control no more pen and our open. And can Madrid coach there? Can you only speak and players act? And Mekaita Mazidan free on them. Or this side is what or see the players have been hearing one voice for over 4 years, 5 years. He feels so much a different voice. And to know the man at all. But this voice never in any 1 year. Voice in a casa, there are rejections, there are strong in quote rebellion opposition from players in him. And he feels that a time as a board and will be a general no to take his sanctions against players but it looks like as a man for you too comfortable with Yema or backing because one can say you are still under probation. Madrid he's under probation. Madrid will sack you when they desire. Win the Champions League. If you are not comfortable with your style of football, they will sack you. You can ask their boss. And a Jumana or no Kanu, I am sure say Tama Perez Montesoro. They feel say no, this man he has not grown over the disagreement between Oni Vinicius Junior. And no about 4-2-2, 4-4-2. 4-4-2 no boy no. Ne Vini Junior. Any Gonzalo young boy agasi ana ejina anim wonom unim say mashada akọ tablets no so na yi ma hwe ratings no Real Madrid play a rating highest Abrante Vini Jr. Ebi man 8.1, ebi man 8.5. And combined, what come in Aboma? Uyi Rafinha one of the ratings no nya 10. Every one of them, a lot of them are 9.6, 9.8. It will Vini Jr. rating no any Lami Yamadi no at par for most of the platforms on rating players no. It only Rafinha and better than him. It would pitch and also combine. Okay, two teams in the Boma. At the time, boy in the no, he was still Madrid's best player on the pitch. And it cut some kind of a chanam to say as a coach, you know, and grow over on a boy, no frictions no muntem no. Because you were playing Rodrigo and Valverde at a point the two players no more lines and also no. O 4-4-2 now on two central midfielders and the two wings. So two wingers now no bono. Rodrigo rated 6.1, Ebiman 6.3. What it means is that he could have still introduced an attacker and bring Vini to the right and our left and also on the ball. But he took on off the game. For 90 minutes in 1 minute no nudi or pitch and so no. He's still better than any Madrid player or she just in a game no. It a manager be on to take entrenched position a very difficult so best stand adwene. And the no boys need display after the game no convinced him say the dressing room is lost. And home komo and ono mudi na wie and mutually omo agree say on be terminate the contract between them. So it is not down to any resource no nko but any happenings I course who game num before, during and after the game no and the manager who say no and then I make say new managers near and TRC say omo philosophies no this time fit most of the top teams. Ebi na Ruben Amorim edija Manchester United team no okoye no. Ebi na Maresca enso di lusu Chelsea job no. Say open full control over players and everything they do. No. You may not have it. And baby control no started say your problem no. Say the na make na when players be started believing say as the ball near more of roles were many kwaye than say players bit me express your more. And no and as a Vini ko game na or expressing who beyond role na manager and their manner he will take him off straight pie bese ko adwuma na ye na me dey atma say ye ti more of role wadwuma okwe ni you go to do it ti players ni feel say as a restriction for them on the pitch and no master t shows a kind of disagreement with the manager now I ended the job na sad but na juma no any resource kura ndie e be difficult senka Madrid so mu gina resources into no manager na kwan a enye bibia betimi ato ni pass mama na yes he is 4 points from the top oba in the first 11 La Liga games Kanu shemu 10 the Atletico Madrid pen na no but from December near na a couple of drawn games be na Mikel Celta Vigo ko share no I was Santiago Bernabeu we lose to Liverpool, we lose to Manchester City in the Champions League. So 6 Champions League games we won 4 and we lose 2. But still Madrid jina year say league phase no. On be qualified their next round. So this cannot be a platform say we jina so a manager. Down to the relationship na we lose no which he felt say baby we do no. So no work out of the job. And two parties in the tenancy omadi nkomo and omo terminate contract no baby a odi na ni betire bia de anaslot wo ye na ene 2-1 yi wan hwe na ko 2-2 a wan hwe a said the Chelsea de baton no ma Man U no emi ya na Man U for the koma Liverpool for no ko ne Barnsley omo take 2 goal lead they say 2-1 minim se go bia babiem dia so omo kote ne konwe ne se de mana likely say Alonso betima nya adwuma wo Anfield because from the what started, before he even headed to Madrid, na Liverpool for be believe say adwuma no asenka duru no so say o free Leverkusen and come for adwuma no and na slot e be so mu a waje league e dey amom, but this season as I up and down sir e dey amom. Can you see that? I didn't see Manchester United, just a minute on it. And no results no me say a disaster, not because of Brighton Man U, but any manager be a Obano will need to assess the players. Any manager will need to assess the players. Now a trophyless season is confirmed at Old Trafford because United is not in Europe. League Cup United free our third round one league FA Cup now Enra United are safe free. League United is not a contender for the league. Into a trophyless season is confirmed at Old Trafford. In assessing the players, you need games for them. Unfortunately for Manchester United, only one game per week in the United bubble. To win the league game, be an say oh dear, she lazy game now obono. Ma mention kakra ewo ho. Be a Tyler Fletcher, any Jack Fletcher, ma more opportunity be na me. Say command opportunity, how the league and an opportunity. So person ma Obi Chido Obi opportunity a league now the man opportunity where United are already struggling. It is the two cup competitions are Nanka United bet me assess some of the players, especially so big free injury ba. No opportunity was a be a what be share cup game be to say call warm me or whatever no. Say ni nyina call. And that is why I call it a disaster. The yet to say likely so Ombe Lande Carrick to take over until the end of the season. No mu you ma assess na hwe if he's fit enough and or produce enough results. Said there only be no only befa Manchester Juma on interim basis. And after the PSG game no boy, I think it was 6th of March 2019. Okoyi omu free mu e Park the Princess no. And the United confirm mo Juma de man or twice or the query. So it's a big blunder for Manchester United. Yesterday say Omulusu that game no to Brighton, and it will have a bigger impact on the club because Sir Carrick ebefe Jumano pe or only one competition to play, which will not be enough to assess all the players. Nebia unya Jumano ko abet imagine so the assessment say we ko na wait na ye di we ko loan no saba na here because Ahmad one of the best players for Manchester United this season and even from last season Benina no loans are on Sunderland and the man who say on your opportunity around Manchester United team of Bobby or Bafo from now there were not too many spaces for him again na GDN in shed any war I cry a coffin free Atalanta then about young boy and the man opportunity no copy more Sunderland or ball very fine season at the moment and today opportunities are wonya e Manchester no I think he's using it very well and oba Afcon ye nyina ye hu ye. So and no results no Kanu. It's a big disappointment for not only the fans but for any manager be or United Jumano on interim basis. Obetime dey enough assessment of squad the kura no. No wetime kura a present proposal to board say player way I'm not sure say he's good enough. We are good enough into one any assessment no be nyina no. Poor results. And it will impact negatively on United throughout the season.
All right. Say ni dey. Boy, say mo dem FA Cup na den. The Champions League muda so.
More Champions League.
Yeah, Premier League. Yeah, EFL.
EFL's move. Money wine Arsenal.
Yeah, ni Arsenal ball Wednesday, first leg of the semi-final.
And dem win.
Sir. Okay.
Who's road Chelsea?
Yeah, no.
Oba league games me no abo. Obo.
Onyamo
game obi be mia na ba kwa
the first league game ehon Jamae
United no I was saying ya be boy say mama mo na mu die ekui
obi a wo de otimi no
United enye kura no mta Chelsea eno de ko fi
obi a wo de
anyway
obi a wo de
Chelsea
na de na wo be pay ntokwa bra wo kura wo nyina wo nai so
no say ye nyina na so nyina itimi chim bom 4 Nti obi a odi timi no. Brighton for the timi yet yes.
Na league kura no league Kofi we better than Man U bebreza o ya hu.
Oh, also the bibiri are better too, but you better chill.
We better chill Man U. United is on top of Chelsea, so winning man.
At the moment,
he lead Chelsea 1 point.
Now upon draw in United.
Draw near boy in Chelsea 1 point.
Hey, maybe.
He lead Chelsea 1 point.
Okay, so Chelsea lose.
Send you no more the same points.
Fulham share.
Draw or more lose.
Fulham share 2-1.
So that means we are better than you in the league.
Now I wish I say we are better. I would kai.
Oh,
yeah. Chelsea next Premier League game here at home to Brentford. No, call Pafo's on.
Pafo change from Pafo.
Now Crystal Palace away. Napoli in the Champions League. West Ham games no good anymore.
That be
yeah.
Rosina ehun.
Can
we have a Alonso di.
Rosina na djuma no. Efe kakra. And na games after Arsenal, Brentford, Pafos, Crystal Palace, Napoli, West Ham. No asan bo Arsenal second leg.
McTominay mo ye.
Wabo Arsenal almost enye biasa o. Enye biasa Napoli say enye.
No, but for a team United at top in the and yes how.
They've been hit with a lot of injuries.
And then another reason so bit mamu who say no mamu odin kakra ye. Oma pamu coach.
Yeah.
Teams when ko ya na pamu coach.
Yeah, pam coach so new coach so by na sa syndrome no so.
Wo honye coach bia. Go start coach by that syndrome and fire you and be team say no. And that only dreams say they have to come from 2 goals down. Very late in the game.
Said Chelsea a good coach. And
I say
wonders. Say wonders I'm show 3-2.
Yeah. Away.
Or they made them about draw takwa Sako Lusu FA Cup.
Or they made them about draw
baby any dance park. No go board draw FA Okowini Okolusu 3-1 to Mediema
FA Cup.
Then run so between United and 2-1.
1-2-1.
1-0.
1-0.
They need 2-1.
1-0. Okay, nti yeah ntwa home runner.
Bi na me hwe. See say Osei Xabi Alonso ne first 34 matches for Madrid. We need 24.
The 34 matches now so no abo.
Yes, and I make it. We need 24 and we draw 4 and we lose 6. Unim say Hans Flick in Soba Barcelona the first 34 games. And also we need 24 or draw 4 and we lose 6. Same as Xabi Alonso did.
Alonso then it goes beyond results. Just like that Scandi
grab off far better.
Oh, okay.
Na Flick team
just like Scandi team the results. As Amorim dey
dressing room.
What time I will see Kroman Pamono.
Amorim results.
You can in the last 14 games before Amo Pamono, I think we'll lose 2 pay. About draws 6 or so. I really and a lot of the games
win and your papa.
That's just the top of Chelsea.
Compare on one results now. Time and now so bit my palm on never. But he started improving. And then so improving on the man arrogance no.
Improvement the arrogance back.
Improvement on one standard.
But now standard is different from United standard.
No standards as in results are no United for no.
And I make sure say the unya no e bia to you Amorim standard there, but United they who bigger things.
No, na say obi anka say
no koka say ntino wo be ma wo so say Freddy say you know the last games
for them as 14 games
as a resource no sesa kakra
he had improved on the previous ones.
What it take 14 games before the last 14 games now.
So it could be the reason na say o feel say o e boss meboa
anything na o peja
hey you can do that. You can do that.
Anyway, all right. Yeah, quick turn Imra Yabana. Yeah, Jimre.
There was story CB Pan from Asante Kotoko camp.
Oh, okay.
Striker no ma signing.
Baby.
Them Demnimia na unimio.
Ose openyi scandi.
But striker no so.
Historic kese pa.
Striker no so kotoko fans enyo omunya butru because enye striker omude ni ba be shima be bosisi obgo omu kire say ye for future. Or almost for future.
Dogo.
Aye. Dogo.
Kotoko de na.
Dogo. Okay, yeah, ba na ya ba beto aso.
Ensana lubina shano manabo. Ensa bem no.
Amuzu bitters.
Você?
Amuzu bitters.
Amuzu bitters.
Koye. Mema ahwefo ne etiefo nyina fa baba Amuzu Beverages Enterprise. Na yɛde nse bia bɛfɛ no Amuzu bitters aka atopa 5000 bitters we yɛ nsa edi nubna krɔgyen a how bie ni akiri yɛde ahyɛ na etiefo a ɔmotɛba me hɔdeɛ dodoɔ na bɛgye Amuzu co herbs ɛkɔhyɛ ɔmadeɛ no ma no madeɛ ibisu bɛgye Amuzu manpower herbs na ɔma akɔnoa anaso na akɔhyɛ ɔmo nsa ɛnɛ baka saa inuro mienu nyinaa bom ato ne din Amuzu bitters deɛ kooko ha no so otwa bi na ɛkɔ ani deɛ ɔse ne bɛrima asɛm ahoɔden wɔ fam sɛ otwa 2 tot 3 tot na ahoɔden no epagyaa no ɛnam damrama ɛne ododua a yɛde aka Amuzu bitters winti ɔbaa bi ɔse oni atenka bɛrima bi a ɔse oni akɔnɔ ne yere onya twa bi a sɛ atenka anasɛ akɔnɔ no ɛbɛɛni ɛnam sɛ de pɛprɛ ɛne hwintia ɛde afrɛ nti abrɛ nsa no ne pampana no ase ma wotwa bi a enyi wanum nti sɛ wokɔ dwabo bi ase na wopɛ sɛ oni so ɛbɔ ne so kakra twa Amuzu bitters why ɛbɔ ni so ba enyi wanum Amuzu bitters tɔɔto baako atopa bebree Amuzu bitters obi a otiemia osi doctor adeɛ kyes me ko dua so a biye mutim anase constipation ɛwɔ me so onya Amuzu bitters twa oye be sane kama obi te bu akɔhoma na so yɛ 7 favorite food a na ne kondo ne no matro otimi nidi onya Amuzu bitters twa akɔtwetwa appetite na aba medre na untimi ni no obedi akaboni kama Amuzu bitters eyensa ehwam yie pa enam se nnua na ye de afre ma hoɔden nti onomu a tipa bia ni akire se metwa Amuzu bitters re menye hangover bibia se ni ho se manom Amuzu bitters ma ade achi hunam ye me ya dabi nnua na ye de ahyen sane nnua emma nipa hoɔdene ma insechi how seti paye uhubi insabrechi how se memuai ha menye hango ya meka ho asem ehunya dene ne buoso nya dene se dodo pa na opetu dia no aba santase apampatia na wa frɛ na ma 0247 776743 0247 77 6743 Amuzu bitters ekoye
Apomode mapade eno ne Hepa Plus mixture apomode mapade eno ne Hepa Plus mixture
Hunia, Pavi, and a black smokes mixture no. Malaria dronana. Ani, say nam sa. Ubeje di sa menim wife nyina ye tested positive. Ya num bie no. Say a ku malaria money nyina. Am ye nyina ye negative. Ade ho. Won ma wo ye Hepa Plus mixture no. And wodi we nsu aba. Sentia. E was say immune system. E strong de bia. Enti Pavi
e support immune system no.
Na plasmox no so e tu malaria no gu. Malaria symptoms. E te say etipaye, afiafie, wonum atoɔ, ahoɔmra no msa. Achekura 4 days na Pavi and the plasmox mixer. One no to malaria na sekura. Anya sa dia ko hu doctor. Fra 0542 778572 and 0542 807907. My dear Grady Pa. Pavi plasmox and Hepa Plus nyina. A painful about more manufo and kwada we mfie du mienu kan. Our pharmacist na herbal shop.
FDA aje edweden kra to ya tum.
Hey, opanyi. Mahwehwɛ wache. Se
perfect series books here. Oma me koto obi ma me ma no. O wajajai. Abua wa mo se wo to make kinkai kama. Wa kabrofo. Na nkontabu
ane mas nom me say books bia ni ho a perfect series any bi na GS ane naka enso am approval enti obata bia nkoto bi ma ne ba.
And na say we there school
Otec 102.9 FM.
How many students o?
Na eno kura de what table no so say hwi wo mo say set mock exams, terminal exams, and midterm exams at the mass school so a here wo mo a etufo nko aputuoja station ho a enkran dance mine first stop any omo ba bia ye tonton books bia for 0243 299938 and 0540 755 465. Perfect series.
Your world's future is secured.
Ago NPP adishima mamincho kwanya obefa so a obetwia woto na aboa manyuko na gina ne naso ewo sikasemu ye wonyi mu nan meche 4 categories: bronze, silver, gold and platinum. Busumi bia bronze members ebetua 2 Ghana cedis, silver members 5 Ghana cedis, gold members 8 Ghana cedis and platinum members 10 Ghana cedis. Ebia won fasodia etechi meche benefits Nanitia so yes simple. But star 920 star 270 hash. Aye, star 920 star 270 hash. Net them. Eye contembrantem. Emuda ho fine. Esansu ye convenient. NPP. Eshi rado.
Hey, Akra, what did you feel to do? Aden.
Nansay, in Sokwaduan ya dabroso. Nanin na bomu, a sofomana pai, sofomana pass.
Hey, bra, a semna na wakano, nani secret anything.
Hey, T, Sister Marco Kofa by, or no any Akofa, Sister Spices, dear Bajaso. Spices, I would do be a sister dear Bajaso, on any mountain tasem you, sir, who feel upon chia.
Good flavor.
Sa wo pese your fish in kwania.
Fish flavor.
Sa akukọ nso no barrier.
Chicken flavor.
Na sa wo pese your stew.
Stew flavor.
Wo kono do beef a.
Beef flavor.
Sa wo panu dudu atu atona. Ana sa wo pebetema.
Enu an so beko edum pampaso. PZ Roma Hill Swami Market. Ena Bantima Market.
Enkran so CMB ana Okanshi ubenya bi wo ho.
Freyen ewo 0243 535025. Ana 0279140940.
FDA aje edwedie nkratwe atum.
Akuma bitters. Wachimakoma. Akuma bitters.
102.9 FM.
Yechie.
Otec 102.9 FM. The pride of Ashanti.
Yadiaba Braki 1984 Enterprise at Akuma Bitters ne Akuma Atadwi Ginger Lekono Abedjaso. Akuma Bitters no yade 20 ni hwentia pepre nubuna ene nutahini ahodo ena ayew. Eno a ena mrantie mabawa ene nipa binom ede bo wanum anakrewa. Wonom nso a emo wanum etoso. Na enam odomankoma nuama ode ayo ninti. Esan wo mfaso bebre. Afei yesan wo Akuma Atadwi Ginger Leko. Ano de kewo jejejejejejejejan eye power enam atadwe ene akekaduro ninti se wotwa bia emma wogina wona so peme di wakongosam ememam enti wedie nunum bi bubo bi na wo ho ensepew bitasi ubenya bi wo Ghana fana ba bia telephone 0249 671 984 Akuma bites ne Akuma Atadwe Ginger Leko ekwayo na
All right, Otec 102.9 so near for Yadam. Say I really say no as a comparatively to the past times, you know. Nenya commons, but say I so common. Want to be a ACL, want to be a ACL, want to be a ACL. But first, you know, one time T ACL near day. Nam say I first in the report to Sakaka Pira or better fiache. It's hard you can you dream say ACL. ACL the hopa, Mavunya ACL, Munya ACL Titiare, Titipria. first nobody else you Ronaldo prayer and number baby the number swa I won't and you'll be 3 months for a year. All right. Now Sally Supriano, I'm a head coach of the Black Stars, Royal Tuado. Ako visiting. I'm a question in crying say on fighting hard none hunton in tem now on Samba join you. It doesn't look like Sally Subeko World Cup, but I mean who knows? Be an imtinanti and the quickest of recovery. Now for to me joining team for the US, Mexico and Canada World Cup. FIFA force about the greatest World Cup ever. Yeah, training here. Because you have versions be South Africa in 2010, Nancy Ewo Qatar, and a host of other World Cups who do memorable moments. But FIFA for no still no much I say. The Airbus video about the action might be, and I'm happy say Black Stars ebisia kan Ewo sa World Cup no emu. All right, now weekend the day you ebona can say the kind. Yeah. No numbers near pa. The day you no numbers near. The debut game our Dutch Eredivisie anymore. Say akwa league African players nanze ya no makwa ko share last. Say isu o. Cote d'Ivoire ni last year dem GF ko nyanze. You know about Dortmund no. Strikers Sebastian. Yeah, I think of Vitesse as a club here, yeah. Also Dutch league anymore. And Vegas to Ajax say senior man for nyina akwa share Holland one yan. The day you are working be. The day you dey Knack, right?
Yes,
Knack former club of Mathieu Amoa.
Hala dey Utrecht.
Yeah. Say Mathieu Amoa na bo Knack. Yeah. All right, but for the Ghana Premier League Nyakovi then of course Bashir Hayford, I mean coach we won did say pa and say the nyoma nyakra weekend is say dreams e bono mi ensa yele na ya rehearse meaning what is going on e work pando.
Oh, I think say sometimes season e cause results back could be to me be boom say one managing ya na free work on ne nuoma call off. So I think so after Nations game no commentaries now coach the year about the players no all of them put together affect your momentum no, but some of the games no defeat ni ananti because I knew Dreams Beshe Lions Enra. Who said Dreams FC is fighting to stay in the league.
Like Lions of match day 1 up until day 10 now. Count me.
Ibia, of course. Why not? Ibianka Anya will come the 1 point back.
So clearly Lions now above from Ninti. And the ma was Ajideno. By yet the desperation and not Dreams had to come for 3 points.
Oh, Nina put together. Who say team yet especially Dreams okoshe asie hosa now or pay the chance to but I think I have this strange belief say next home game we hope next home game on bebono the better any enoma. Yes, the better any enoma.
Well, you ever share league ni pa be league you bet reactions from the various match venues near there but I'm ready call so boazemfa and also and to us the ones say a lot of factors na fast and could go by. Ashanti go that check him face at 3-1. Is the Ashanti go more quest to qualify no still on course. It is that second round also Ashanti or Division 1 anymore, right?
Weekend.
Okay, so we're the last game of the first round. Oh, okay, that's fine. But then the ones
oh, say na me kind no. Yeah, start game ni. Yeah, start ni. Osha Ash goes no cry ebantem. I think as early as the 3rd minute na Ash Gold enya omo first goal. And second goal also was a penalty. And then 3rd goal I think he a mistake somewhere around the midfield na omo enya counter omo de koshe 3. But after scoring the 3 goals in senior mekano me sure say me ka say omo nipa bebre na omo especially omo oboase no. And then me be adwin say second half ni dey you take you over. I think Medikaka say media me sure say fatigue ɛyɛ adeɛ baako a contribute to your early poor start no against Kotoko. Yɛn nyinaa yɛhu how our game ne kɔɛ. What it means is that from last week, you bought 3 games. So you bought Sunday against UCC, and you bought Wednesday against Kotoko, and then Enra you bought against Hashgood. So 3 matches in now, so you had almost 21 players and a boy. Because say 21 are almost the same squad in any the boy. Until Majiri say element of fatigue. Start a bad game and early stages so I think your boys lose concentration kakra and no at the first 10-15 minutes adeɛ baako am you say na your boys of course any ash good neighbor until you catch them say concentrate on the game. Ash good a good side. And of course, omunso na ebo home, ombenya the backing of support any bibia be kwamo. Until say your boys concentrate at the early stages. And him say early stages, concentration.
As a coach.
Osei.
Since I team talk man.
No, say coach. Me 3 goals, Kanu, the kind of performance you put in up na was so pa. Man who's candy first half and me friend me sanka no so nanka me sure say candy wo ho ka one me be ya adwen say second half your ball na ball in there na e was so pan where second half as good for so ye changes said the Roland by and then Victor Asamoah ya former player omunyina by but I think second half in the Kanu me sure say obusa Alhaji Kunde mo ne as good penny for now Manuel mo they will tell you at a point na Manuel any to be via me catch and say Manuel wash a trains won't mean nasi so I think early stages the loss of concentration ne ka ho and a fatigue na me kind against Kotoko ye nyina hu ball ye no Kotoko be first 25 minutes and a d red card until look at the energy your boys at the boy until you start training Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday make it Jenny at the core boys until lot of mistakes going forward. You be correcting mistakes going forward. The weekend you call Sky, you call Dabuase in the Sky and Kwakobo.
Oh, the whole thing very difficult venue.
Sky bo home at Washington. Because pack question.
Wow, ball home biano. Last match of the first round. You started second round. Abesana bo home. But for match day 1 now call away. Hazana league no so yeah. Inti Kotoko. Anano bo home. Enra Osan bo home. Anti match day 2 near Kosisi, which is now away to Gold Stars. So where kaya? Sa match no na Kotoko Africa anti.
Se Kotoko the omu match, omu league match before Berekum Chelsea was away to All Blacks. No be bo FA Cup. And son of a Berekum Chelsea.
Yeah, but the Kotoko All Blacks and
Bobby Chim United no call All Blacks. No be bo Kim Pfizer. And son ye bo yesterday winner second round now be Berekum Chelsea.
Okay, match day 1 now the reverse. Anyway.
Ti be sa kwa away. Ti e kwa away ni ba and no be 4 matches nyina ye bo fie.
Say
4 matches ye bo fie. Say me sure so me bia
na pa e be so mo tre no
wow
kwamu foi
future
stars
no say o park or yanda ban tiem fa na ma kivisa home so babo ni home game e kivisa away
na obi omo ne Kotoko home
Kotoko babayara
omo premier
on tie boy no wi ye say bo 2 home matches e wa haya
okay back to back home matches
yeah back to back home matches.
They like to them about 4 matches nina
bonina Kumasi haya so
okay Zalaji TNT the MZ
so better be
Timu of him say
Govina onga bi
mu Kumasi nkwane the chances are that mubenya more points.
Oh, certainly.
But I think say was say go beyond within and around Kumasi because say Future Stars they never Babayara Stadium and I even say Obuasi ni Kotoko di Kumasi di.
Before Obuasi ni UCC be board drawer.
UCC so. And the coach Hoffman, I think say were consistent with performance na you against Asante Kotoko no. So say performance na Kim Faisal a display of Babaya Stadium.
No be Kanu stands in say teams become good when they
play against Kotoko.
And when Kotoko ball like ball no all of a sudden na yi.
Which suggests
this is ya na say asem na making. Enra na no ni anano matches at twatwa so yi. Say so mu shia Kotoko a. Na aside the motivation say on be winning against Kim Faisal even Brekum Chelsea Enra.
For future stars can we?
Future stars, yes.
Okay, future stars they say zone 2 say
they still a lower division team. Osei Akoto, yes. They should be close kakra because of Division 1 and Premier no Premier Brady. But I mean you know their course they know just so. That's what I say.
And I even okay send them friendly. First class. The born agona
school park.
Okay, no because now Kotoko some guest players be she to the Indian film. Because I know some more questions na performance na nye. Anyway, so Busa say teams in the page on modern one na Kotoko mo look better.
The best what channel say Kotoko mo look better.
Kotoko mo na team here to say yeah.
Because the Kotoko modern mono there are games being organized with disciplined teams. For instance, against Kim Faisal, people expected there was some disciplined Kim Faisal because Kim Faisal are not a strong opposition. They almost struggle to beat them. But we also what happened. All of a sudden, now Kim Faisal bubble to say Barcelona and Ra.
No Wednesday. Sometimes
I get it, but for me, so say near Kim Faisal asem na this uncle we buy. So maybe I think say Kim Faisal performance no. You who Babaya Stadium no. If you see a team playing well, who say team need ball well. So I also appreciate the fact say because of Kotoko Mona in this running tino. It is easy for teams to play well against them. For example, I say at some point, we be saying, is that Brekum Chelsea now or that 17th before that game? No, na a war pitch ne sunana. Ni na wo home there, but Kanu Kim Faisal performance now omu show ye against Asante Kotoko no. Me put the na me last game me share ye was money 11 wise no. Semi they are not total money 11 wise no bona na mubona na we ni a bed times 3. And I remember after the game no make her say yes Kotoko enya strong we know say they are not playing that well but second phase a bit me replicate performance no mu show against Kotoko ni in the league ye be we no position be better. So after hearing 3-1 scoreline, I was like, anyway, they went back to their old form. So, it is doable. That performance against Kotokono, say it was on Wednesday, and our ball and Sunday. A normal days now between cup games ni we know near the na so inti. Obebre.
Nzomudi kabo UCC. And in between UCC ne Ashgo no on board Kotoko. And a game I was struggle to draw at home. And now Kotoko, which obviously need no throw expectation so until you have to put in a lot.
The red card 25th minute.
Red card Kofi Ahunya. The man boy yen so you energy more. I was arguing.
You are able to recover because UCC went to quite. Ne Kumasi ya.
Kotoko energy komu to get the draw no.
Oh, Kotoko so went to quite Kremo Kotoko Kumasi ya. Wabobo kama uwie ya na ufri ya na uko Obuasi.
Na Kotoko
Obuasi nye speed ramps yo modi abaho ya. Less than 30 minutes.
And this one ako Kadiogo awa.
Ose. Oh.
Kimvez abo Kotoko and this one ako Kadiogo awa.
Oh, Debbie. Naza Kimvez abo no kra no mkromi ye no ma ye kakra bi anke bi kra anka. Bono be a commit me a penalty shootout.
I am saying because Omo exerted a lot of energy into the game.
Oh, a honey
dear. First about the usual self, maybe I'm therefore. But to have made it so tight, nature say a lot echo game. No, that's almost at par.
In terms of energy, we saw them running on the pitch. Nenye America 2 ebroso.
To be we are best against league leaders, and also putting in a lot about affect you.
Then a second half, ni muna fedi on board by.
So sometimes, okay, we didn't
Anti-Cremo. We want to see more of such performances.
Who the coaches need to be better after studying opponent. Anyway, and Hoffman, no,
this one,
no, the second coming, me sure say only enough data about. Hey, sorry, I don't say maybe an
second coming. I'll go to King
no, make us say like Ghana had here say. Why you hire you, man?
Oh yeah, so no teams will
there's two picking face at this stage, you know. It be a on hand side, the videos are but no follow league in it before before appointment, you know.
All right.
See, first half now the be steady opponent then you come in the second half. King face and Anka on board Boase
need your moon
on board Boase for anniversary game now. Media general through Akuma FM, no. And also say be gina mu second half no pa ball can face one. Yes, ball like in face a ball in second half no. Na ye ni so pa.
All right. And yeah before beba results no so no. Ma yemfa the story of Dogo and Twaso. Dogo is a red. 21-year-old Dogo Yaya assigned 3.5 years ama Asante Kotoko. Na Dogo Yaya joining from Mid City FC, Mid City Football Academy. Mid City is that first division?
First division.
Second division. Mid City
second division. Last year Omobo
Port City na what division 1 is you know.
Port City there's one more Accra.
Mid City Omo Kwabre side there. Last season Omobo Middle League,
yeah.
Second place I want to FA Cup.
FA Cup omo na ye ni omo boy no. Ewo
West School.
Ye ni omo West School.
Na West School.
West School, yeah.
And so mo bre pa
ye bo 0-0 penalties.
Penalties na mudi okay.
Uni omo del bi. Omo the physical stature selected players no before they train them. Oni omo ba omo players who na unse way ye preparing for market.
Mema.
Mi Dogo physically. But yeah, any omo ball middle league no. What I saw is who say players no. Omo physical presence and almost stature na no. They prepare omo maybe not even for Ghana market. It almost selected players before they train them. Kimfesa name omo kobo FA Cup. I told her say omo mindful of physical game no ne it's her presence no. And oba the same thing.
All right, so I mean twa the story kotoko for training ni hunsem kakra wa. I say the young forward joins the Porcupine Warriors from Mid City Football Academy where he continued his development and gained valuable experience at senior level. Known for his pace, movement, and eye for goal, Yakubu represents a long-term attacking investment for the club as it continues to build for the future. Enti you Dogo ba Zito say this signing is part of our plan for the future. Dogo is young, hungry, and has the qualities we look for in a modern striker. We believe in giving young players the right platform to develop, and this is the right environment for him to grow, gain confidence, and become an important player for the club over time. And we can do to Orio Ahano.
Zito first statement name the pa.
Okay. This signing is part of our plan for the future. Plans for the future.
Our future as part of the Kotoko family, and our future as a manager which he may not be part of.
at the moment he is the coach.
I understand Metias. Didn't say Emede.
And I says can't me so me kind statement and me do honor. Adebako eba trim say okay. Say na management e bia no mo ni coach e din komo kokoam so mo ye long term project. Because
a bit my long term I know na be obekwa long term
results.
Oh now say only now me call long term dia. Say
ni long term na long term.
Oh Alonso man 3 years.
But Dogo Yaya Akasa for the first time since joining Dogo Yakubu.
The pressure is too much, it's very tough. But at the training ground, I can see the effort of the players, the technical team as well, and also the fans. I know how the pressure is very tough. My style of play, I'll go with the Kylian Mbappe as well, because the space, the shooting, the scoring, I know what the fans want, and I can feel their pressure on the players, how they want the players to push harder to win the league. But personally, on my own, it's a promise that as long as we and the players, the coaches, the technical as well, we're going to bring the happiness they deserve, what they want, we're going to give it to them. And me also, I think I will make sure that we push forward to make sure the league, we won the league as well. So I think right now I'm ready. The team, I can see the hard work from the coaches, from the players as well. So the fans should just keep on cheering the players, but definitely we won't let them down.
Dogo Yakubu. All right. So the new man Asante Kotoko, so I signing number 2 our winter anymore. Ma remfise nyame adomo ya wada na transfer window no e close enti one more amani abrepe players me say Benjamin Chivanyo enso headed to Doma Diana Stars. Okay, Chivanyo Lai Kings under 17 boys no.
Yeah.
I think one of captain, right?
Yeah.
Another
captain.
Yeah, captain.
Very fine player. Also called Doma. The amount of Gusu sign. But unfortunately for Accra, we got more issues with ban near DNT. Now there's a omube to me assign B. All right. Ti yebe Dogo Yakubu. Our meeting ya sentina se Ikakra. Me try and kamenya ni profile. Enya more about him.
Yes, ni accent in there as a Nigeria accent be wom. So me ana me try say menya Miss City for no be na menya more details about the board. Na mahwe.
But I'm hearing the transfer market so. When the transfer market say the nationality no the MZ mahu Ghana flag we want.
Me so Ghanaian passport ntino. We Ghana ni ba uti ni accent na luku as a
date of birth 27th December 2004 so 21 years. Citizenship Ghana, position left back. And I was a Dogo Yakubu.
Yeah, be a fufuru. Because
so we got 21 years.
So we were near left back.
Maybe a transfer market and be a wrong information that
21 years they were D21.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Really different. I'm saying Dogo Yakubu will be different. Very different.
Who said Dogo? We share Kotoko kakra matra fan ho na otum say em say ahase no dodo na akra mid city go ya.
It's him. Mid city, yeah. Mid city can profile no. Mid city and I think Swedish team be so.
So called trials trials recently or Sweden.
Yeah. And he also can any profile no. A kills tuna team leading AFC as kills tuna. And so Oba Mid City no the back no.
Now ko trials the cover you.
Trials
yemfa uma
say be onu omo training to say your friends saying no friends a platform no transfer market
yeah.
Say you generate
obi are the building
you generating to obetimi ama obi update dey omo update no e dey ashim try so yeah.
All right, now to Ghana Premier League, Enra games about so Diana Stars ɛhyɛ Karela by 2-1 ɛwɔ Doma Hinkro. Ɛna Bechem United ɛhyɛ Gold Stars 1-0 ɛwɔ Bechem. Dreams ɛhyɛ House of Lions 3-0 ɛwɔ Kasua Tuba Astro Turf no so. Mediama etwa Young Apostles ɛka mmiɛnsa wɔn antibi. Samatex any vision so no. And the goalless will be answered. Swedro All Blacks 1, Nations 1. All Blacks enya injury time penalty na de take her at minya draw against Nations. And Kafrimpong man so fat 3 points no pa. And then finally Asante Kotoko any Brekum Chelsea. And also indeed 0-0 nya de so bia eshebi. Na you bet change some Caribbean to after game no dear. But Didi Dramani a bon komobi. And come on soon here ye pa about how to focus goalkeeping rule no. Whether I say Agbesi, whether I say a year Asari, Baba BT, but yen take Karim to first. I say on shut down nyema a happy players no near dia.
These footballers of today, I don't know how to put it. Sometimes some of you should sneak and come to our training grounds and see. I try to go through all the department to better our game. But when we come here, I just don't see what is worrying them. So, for instance, the free kicks. You win games with free kicks, and we learn it all the time. But unfortunately, I don't know what is wrong with them now. I can't tell you it's this or that. Because I've done my best at training. We train seriously on goal scoring. Every day I do goal scoring. Crossing and finishing, crossing and finishing. So seriously, I'm disappointed. It's very disappointing when you lose at home than you lose in away games. So seriously, I'm not happy today.
Akoto did not lose, Anna.
Draw B. Draw B. Echen lose.
Yeah, draw B.
Draw no man. They are confused. Unse Enra he was emphatic so beshom. Emma Mekwano guy say coaches in Kasasa. Enra he was emphatic say Oya Kotoko performance ne baby omodana. They have no shame. They will beat them. And I make say there be managers na told omuntu omobo. They will almost analyze games no ahead of it. No case omunni any option biano. Yeah, Brekum Chelsea side almost struggle, so you can be that confident as a manager. But in the public, you don't rule out all the two other results na bit maybe a free game. No? Sometimes you entertain it not because Ojidise never, but for respect for team no, and the manager at the opposite side no. But he was emphatic so Beshana say match omonko bonwi and what the castle foforo. So me kwa de time na Kofi na me banta no say Kotoko Beshe and yes so mo she anya po nti de he na wo ka no so Kotoko Beshe. Na me say omo Beshe na yes so mo she. And say yakwa be ya at a point I even felt say Kotoko were lucky with some of the departments bia Nanka Brekum Chelsea betime improve normal tennis score line akwa on side.
Okay. Now yen kwanim Karim Zito sign Kasai say onye under pressure bia onye under pressure.
For pressure it is everywhere. Sometimes you wake up in the morning you don't have money to give to your eyes. Pressure. So I know. But what makes me happy is if I'm leaving the club today, I will leave Chelsea. I'm here to do 1 year. But how many clubs? 4, including South Africa. And knockout, we are part of it. From 1 to 5th, can win the league. We just started. But if there's no patience, they say, well, I don't know, is it to go, I will leave. But I've never been sacked before in my life. Go back to my history. I leave you and go. I can go to Sound today. But until those who brought me here say something to me, there's nothing. Whatever people are saying, well, they have the right to say it because Kotoko should win, and we are not winning. So they can talk. So allow them to talk.
Okay, Karim Zito, but Captain Samba Onel Enra Oninya, man of the match.
As we all know, in Ghana Premier League, if you want to win the Ghana Premier League, you need to win most of your home matches. So today, we wanted to win at all costs, but it didn't happen.
Which aspect of the game was lacking? Is it the defense, the attack, or the midfield?
I think today we're struggling. I think it was the attacking. So I think we work hard the following game, so everything will be happy.
Of course, now the fans here are not happy with this result. What do you have to tell them? This is just the first match in the second round.
Yeah, I know they are not happy about the results of today. So I just have to apologize to them. They should forgive us for today's matches. I know it's not easy, but they should forgive us and continue to support us for the...
Well, Samba, thanks very much.
All right, so Mutalane, Samba O'Neill, and Edin Komo after Nra game, no kotoko, dropping points, will feel massive 2 points lost. But Sam Rekonana, to Bastro Tevnus, I say, Ama Bashir Hayford, and in the Heart of Lions team, no. Not just a dreams, every time I come here and someone to me and say, Yenti Bashir Hayford, new reactions.
My problem is that we have lost about 3-4 matches on the top. That is my world. Everywhere we go and we play, people see that we are playing football, but at the end of it, then we lose. That's exactly what happened. We dominated play, and then out of the blue, they scored. It's a worry, anyway. Now, the major work is on the players. I have to psych them very well. They are really down. Having fought like that, and then at the end of the tour, they don't take anything home. So it's a worry, but we haven't stopped. The adage says once we have the head, we continue wearing the cap.
And some pain on Amuzu bitters. What's it? Amuzu bitters. Amuzu bitters.
Right, Kofi, anyway, we win Kakrana, Yamesha, and somewhere. Did you man there to Japan goalkeeping? No, you see, you know, 2 big goalkeepers. Why not how to folk number 1? Hey, Ura, did you Dramani? Is a question, no. But a man for yet too convinced with the answer, no. But you better be tea, Udio, and to go view an answer.
Also, every year now we are no.
Okay,
all right. All right. Any sina yemko sister foods o masweye. Aha. Na se say how about kwe wo Ghana ne se amanfu suru so mbepia kwa abonten na o makoto spices e dia beye enuane wo fie. Ni nyina ne se o mo se yare enkoa. So enu nti se unya de ye nam ye nanan mo kwan so waye ne kama a chese ko ni pedue mo emfa haw ema no wapebia to no wadie no bi na sesei no enche na amamfo apomdini ye bibie wo ho enti bo modia so obehwe sister foods omachira kwan omo na ye sister mackerel sesei the spices na ba in different flavors ne doso omo beef flavor wo ho afi chicken flavor, fish flavor, goat flavor, and a stew flavor. Ni nyina no ye sister spices baby ya ye no natural a chese boni bia ni achiri udi ebeboa bam wanya pomdin kama enti so obeye aduane na hia spices nko ade a bo modern so obehwe sister food sechira kwan no wape sister spices ni bi in different flavors wo pedodo a obekọ edum pampa so pizza to benya bi ho Roman Hill so dodo na ho afi Swami Market ubenya sister spices ni bi ho na Bantama Market nso ubenya bi wa wo enkran obekọ kanshi anase CNB wo pedodo a fresh sister foods number is 0243 535025 0243 535025 and a 0279 140940 sister spices eno ne bam waduane na ye de wabra yare bia emachiri afi favor natural health care asuye yare mu yare nkwan mu yare nkwa ena omoye ho adwuma Dr. Favor esebra so hu wakote nemu yare bia no asese abeye krankoda so a eno an so be ko Favor natural health care asuye omu ewonu a ebeboa pa behwe kama so hu infections awodo ya na wako Favor natural health care asuye syphilis and wenya gonorrhea anase obi ohonom a ono no wenya urinary tract infection so UTI ena emani meme nyina se wenya white eyako Favor natural health care asuye ho de okwa mbitu ase enye de obekọ na afi ubewie na ade ne da so te so da bi nti wo a wakon de abre eno an se obemo modern na wako Favor natural health care asuye omo Diase Dote Bola Junction ehwa na obi hu Favor natural health care number is 0245 378255 0245 378255 Fresisi anane Dr. Favor emonkomo ɛnam yare ne de ombe ni nyina free wa kama e de amount yewie ni sa ne yedi dwa ye de ani bechirim e wo Abapa shopping mall Abapa shopping mall ye Ghana's biggest online shopping mall na product ahodo o moton no edi twam so huntu be di dwa no a ye afo ni chire mu wo ani gisem ne se utimi tena fie no wakọ abefo ntintan fidie so why order the opeso to be within 24 hours Abapa mall ebebo modia make sure say ade na wa order no om de bebro baby awo bia so nti fa phone sisi ko app store na play store na type Abapa mall no anya abuta download the app na to phone so kama so ope laptops na to uhia phones na se fan TV uhia air conditioners ana se uhia washing machines ni nyina obenya bi wo Abapa mall ubetimi akọ website no eno nso ye www.abapamall.com Kumasi ase Abapa mall omaso ye no ano ewo Tafo my 3 omo ben sakasaka park nti ya no from no akodidwa wo ho omo no manyina eye papa for 0593 386133 and 0593 391 848 Abapa mall ehona Ghana fo nyina di dwanti bomodin a se obekọ no akoto nuoma ewo ho the fearsome 3 aso ye ni yedru Hepa Plus Pavi ena Plasmos eso ebeniche ba consort ensa no adwuma nie edroi bo adwuma kama malaria na achiwa mu onuma to a wontimi ni di unya bibu babo nse ebritia wa mu no atie si na ahoden aba wona wo koba no afi obi a waye kese abro so hypertension how diabetes stroke achiw amasisi odwin se wiase nyina aba na wieye dabi eya nom the fearsome 3 Hepa Plus Pavi ena Plasmos oba bi a woni atenka onum bia bebo ba ma bi nso ho no ma no waye mmere wo mpam edu anwumra na chese wo kwa akoda owura dem no na aye ne dadwin eni sen ontimi nyina ne nan so mo adwuma se bema wo mpam enu ntina Dr. Eben se wo de tobo ase pe Hepa Plus Pavi ena Plasmos onum ni mi ensa wia no wadi kwadu baako anamienu bi ato akire bema wo secret na ano no ahode ne beba wo bebo adwuma ameba krasa pp mu akire so esanso ye for general well-being ma yare bi man san wanom the fearsome 3 nti abusua no mumpe bi na de bia bi mu fie so na mo bone nkakra Hepa Plus Pavi ena Plasmos upe bia bomodin ase obekọ Heba shop na pharmacy shop bi emu ubisa enye na wato de kama nemu enkomo ewachiri opese oni Dr. Eben ebo nkoma to bo ase na 0591 367898 0591 367698 ana 0542 778572 and 0542 807 907 senior yensomwe
yes na one more ni appetite dididie aduane ni si won so still an open achi or den kwan no so na numu a on taste bia sanse na numu nyina ato say ya asembone no watie say abrabo na etwa na chima ana say adwuma den anade na ekoso ama wonu ato say yare na di ne ho agi malaria ntini ade a misre oti we yie ye den sambia ba efe na kuma bites ye be ko bronya me ka kire mu se no ani didi bronya no masa ko ye gine other parts of Ghana ko hwe ze Kumasi ase boys no yes sport omoba no mu busa o se wo akuma bites ni bi wo ho na bi ni ho a no bi akọ because eno ne nsa obia enum ni tese penyina otemenka se o yo ba na bema wonya free 18 years ekono ensa me kan form out akuma bites made of natural herbs a bo ma ni pedua nya ahoden sonko edidi ni djuma ahodo enti wi obi a onim kakra no mo a mesrew no papa preko na nkofa wo hawa ma ankoja otipae hangover ane sabi enka ene ade wo wanum mesrew akuma bites na yewo akuma atadwe liquor enso wo ho eno de ye de atadwe tiger nose na ye a cheze no so enubuna no ewumu ankasa ebo ma ni pedua nya ahoden sonko won mo a chepsabi o mo ne kata ne yare nketenkete bi ku nyina etwa ginger na ebua eti wo mo hwinim ene wo mo minim kama the only appetite na numu da ho ma no tumi didi na akuma bites ene akuma atadwele kono ye de numera bi so afra boa mema sem ene oba na tenka wa akire enti num nsa papa mesrew sansan nsa papa de ɛho fa so no kyɛn otwe unyi ɛnyɛ de amanfo atu agu so ɛyɛ hu dede no da bi try papa no na hwɛ na wo ankasa so bra na bedi adanse yɛ ton sport bia mu wo call no mu ni bi akɔda na so ansan sɛ ho no mewo bi akoma bites mu a mo ton sa ɔdɔ baako sport Monique Dabai new site aha muntu mamanfo menum bi sanse no ne papa ɛbɛboa wo mo ɛba Black 1984 enterprise form de buy no ɔmo se bibia ni etu aton person no mu di nkomo bi event bi na wo hia bi ɛne ade a na wa frɛ 0249 671 984 0249 671 984 and 0245 105476 0245 105476 akoma bites ene akoma atadweliko eyen sapa ntimisro ya na wanu papa preko na aboa now to head coach of Accra to Folk Ora Didi Dramani on why and then the number 1 goalkeeper.
I gave him both mental and physical break. What it means is that at least unni bench for why didn't you be there? Fine. It's not an easy thing. So what's the bench for? Let us say you are potentially playing because the BSC you have to go. Meanwhile, if you are now when you're ready, sometimes the BSC go on a man here. No friend, no bisa, they all go piano, they catch up. But before then, okay, I said you started league we say match way say Benjamin Eda, not solo at na bench. Sometimes twice. The next one, no, we say, but we want me saying that some warm up. Now the next one, we say back to bench. Now solo so I third trade. Sana na your bow. Also, because any more you are no more doing this so.
Okay, all right. My person keep us at TB. Not the reason why Agbesi now on your part of the squad that could ball ho match, Emma Sari Ebedai, and then all conclude with. The debate war the media space about why they have to Folk number 1 choice goalkeeper.
I gave him both mental and physical break. What it means is that at least unni bench for why didn't you be there? Fine. It's not an easy thing. So what's the bench for? Let us say you are potentially playing because the BSC you have to go. Meanwhile, if you are now when you're ready, sometimes the BSC go on a man here. No friend, no bisa, they all go piano, they catch up. But before then, okay, I said you started league we say match way say Benjamin Eda, not solo at na bench. Sometimes twice. The next one, no, we say, but we want me saying that some warm up. Now the next one, we say back to bench. Now solo so I third trade. Sana na your bow. Also, because any more you are no more doing this so.
And sana nubinasha no manabo. And some pain no.
Amuzu bitters.
What's it?
Amuzu bitters.
Amuzu bitters.
941 Otec 102.9. Sir, but your league table no my man for who the rankings are a war Ghana Premier League anymore. Say now she tell standings no so after 18 round of matches across venues ni nyina. Yodi kan medium at 37 points. Gakra akromu twimizo me 5 points above Aduana Stars awmuda second. And 37 Aduana Stars 32, Gold Stars 32, Asante Kotoko 31. Hearts of Folk 31. Kotoko has any by virtue of goal difference, right? Kotoko plus 13 hours or plus 5. Samatex Tosunsia 28 points. And Son Eye Karela almost 25 points. Heart of Lions Etosun Watching almost 24 points. 9th position Air Dreams 23. All Blacks 10th almost 23. Vision Tosso 11th almost 22. Bechem Etosu 12 22. Nations Tosso 13th 21. 14th position Air Young Apostles 21. Basake Holy Stars Tosso 15th 20 points. And Brekum Chelsea Hoho United 11 Wonders. One more any chatwa league 16th 17th 18th with Brekum Chelsea 19 points. Hoho 18 points and 11 Wonders 9 points. Rumors Basel Kotoko contemplating on appointing Ignatius Osei Sudan national team assistant coach. Sen kon hwechiri kopim se season baba wie na afi. Omo emfa coach ababe adwuma nankasa because we engaged with the Sudanese national team, but between now kopim se season baba wie no international break back wo ma mo mremfi March international break no ho.
Yeah.
Japan is over there. Obeja Akoto ko wa kwa na. For now appointment in my nti. We rumors are enu sa chance. Bi say Akoto dey say Swedro coach no Fati neighbor. E bi say
Fati dey obako no room. International break say obviously and there for playoffs no.
Playoffs no. And Ghana so ko ball. So friendly, I think Germany
a bit dependent on say Sudan for the decides on by arrange game or not. That's idea. Okay, so my Mr. Team Free coach Didi Dramani and common. Or one of the top coaches in our league. And a bar football psychology. Or one of the best. So even training of coaches. Ewo Kuruma me reliably informed na if you know use no remember ni omu trainee coaches refresher courses ne sa anyema ne nyina no ne enkomo na wodi no me struggle to understand me person can me tenase but my tenase if there's a problem with ABC he should tell us, he should just be straight, because at one point or say on a mental and physical break. Then he went on to say, so to bench and that's why it is as equally as you playing, because chance to beat my banner seko. But Abiana mentally only ready. If boy now report to anything about him, about not having a stable mind and a mental fortitude, that is what you should have discussed, because never no kind of ni contradicted. Again, to give a player rest based on mental grounds there, something deeper than what he's trying to say. Normally, a be an player no a be or a bereaved. Nibusu and nibi efrimu and obi a oben or pa efrimu. In the European case, no, you a be an player no na yiribi kwa woso. Not the next game, no excuse, no. Say there be an internal in every game because he be an adrenaline any stable. But to say, my player mental rest. Until I'm constantly free, how in the football circles or energy as a psychologist, a deeper and more stronger a word to use than the or explaining, you know. A player who just 2 weeks ago. Now, Okipu has for post. If you feel physically so tired, you could have toned that line and take away the mental side. No, the explanation for the mental one and say, "Maybe a better for game now you're ready." What is not making Agwesi ready for House of Folk games now? And the coach, and financial benching. It is deeper than he's explaining. Only careful so that it doesn't skew the argument to where you better discuss in more detail than he is trying to do. Because I'm sure he wanted to just brush aside the comment-free media circles in supporters in the movement. But the angle, the direction, or the incomona kokra there, one more deeper than what the supporters are thinking. Is in the media circles and say, there is strict competition because two goalkeepers in Nano. Dear. Yaka me maka and I know kwani akabi ofia. Goalkeepers the entire omutai kipu a lot of caps. Our teams say number one yen times sano. So if you feel Asari is number one, the other two no now so I endorse wa. Continue to make him number one and don't give an explanation that say boy. Sorry to say, if he's not well coached, not and well brought up, no one is obey no say mentally feeling hana. And then a coach Mumne Kase was suggesting a mental break at the amount from games are over. Didi Dramani, you have so much experience than what sorry to say you exhibited on this kind of discussion and now you know. On your careful and I say when you one kofa and farmer. To Kumasi Asante Kotoko. The air course around Kotoko technical team no and Komo any the perception say be a coach and okay bit melusu na juma ama coach ko aka say ono adwuma no wo papam no obekonsa wom na wakọ akọtena honom na nipa ko fa na bae ne nye na je so opam na wa oti abonte de okeka bia obetimi aka pressure no sometimes from the supporters no normally triggered by the media na supporters ne nya kwa aka de ombeka and coach on tiase say if you have not coached in coach a top or a big club ehunu pressure da and all right off pressure pressure be anyhow and I say I don't feel the pressure and it's akasa no because Kotoko's case quite different from all the other teams Okroma team no ora ohene dia but most times are ohene who say ne nananom ne ofa asenom obia kasa no one way no most times aya otaiti omusufre it is a pressure if you supporters no mu ba na free media no mu ba na you wadwene say enye pressure be kwa kusi hwe ya you may be laughing at the wrong side of your mouth at the end of the day but signing no moye no and how can I me focus o say technical team no won issues yes true say the coach Zito and that's your manager but Kanu only me no need woti bi a kire say and common na wa bonten no if something dramatic and changing in the next 2-3 games he may not even end the season said you no be the adwuma ni fro bi nsam ni pakura new season no na adwuma no ekura Dr. Ogum eduru ba bia na Kotoko enye too sure of results say ebeye consistent no on common nam team no ho a na team no bedi wo initially kwa na say technical director ana oba as director or advisor technical director and the dim wa say wako almost one full season ano from time abefa adwuma yi ni time a wo dia beduru de kakra wo ye duru one full season ano and can you see what sign player 3.5 at the time when you're too sure of your technical team it means that player no a project beyond technical team now no but what point na say technical team no omo common na ye didi no enye too stable say guarantee said the next year we be hu omo the next 2 years we be hu omo ti all sign a player be a team na identify through their scouts say we do fit a model no in the future with or without the current coach into yen sign on to United yebi Amorim ba yi sa in heaven and say obubo game no or Arsenal for boy from Arsenal Academy omo head the ranks na wa Arsenal in terms of pecking order no for center backs and a man you hear fast and omo the project early no Obi Chidu Obi the same thing nom de kofa na bai to say a team na who say we talent for the future and on the sign na Kanu nya 3.5 asem cause the ordinary banning come on with the actually in the next half season yeah anya the ombe rushing the neuro games unless opportunity no aba say said the omko injuries bebre na fi center forward be any hono the next year no cause the season we are half now is gone. The following seasons were nya kwan point lead Kotoko attack no bench no so na say season so end there or started the following season na likely say enyo na ebe lead attack na he may not sign an extension because aka no 1 year and on person be extend no atra bench no it is such talent no so why identify ampa na scouting na kom now the scouting need say we a potential player for the future and yet 3.5. Nancy Chelsea, yes, Chelsea has inside be in the case no in between Ebimo and Mitikat no more Moko. But Chelsea for sign such players no near who 6 years, 7 years, Ebiko 7.5 years. Enzo Fernandez almost an about 7.5 years. It is our players no the only identify a project for the club and now potential player be out in a project said your more person moka dogu de me hu ya dogo de me hu ya enye 3.5 asem so if they trusted the scouting and everything around him it should have been 5 years mekai Emmanuel Usubi Kotoko sign Emmanuel Usubi I think from na ye bɔfo akwana andadane ampronsa center back bi na di ne Emmanuel Osu mekai
from bɔfo dia center back na
Tintin Andrews other friend Andrews
ene there be enya Andrews apawu enya Andrews apawu another boy be almost 19 years kotoko say no masa 2 years. You don't do such mistakes. Sorry to say elementary mistakes. Center back be I forgotten. I think the Manolo was from be a hot clubs now ba could be no than a buy. O sign as our both first season you now in fact na second season was starting a manner such player won't win keep on obeko. E be somebody na future on bono. So those mistakes our club should be learning from it. Can one club in the league you see near concern about Became United, and I think in their last 5 games there's something with them that we are not highlighting. Almost last 5 games out of 15 points, Omukuramu 12, we need 4, and the only loss that humiliating loss against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Became Tenerife 11 wonders by a goal to nil, and almost Tenerife All Blacks by 2-0. Clean sheets, and on back Kotoko Ebeje 6. After that, Omuko Tenerife Brekum Chelsea by a goal. And then Omasasha champions of Ghana Premier League by a goal to nil.
Can I say Okra?
Until you Kotoko game in free one. Omako 4 games with 4 wins with 4 clean sheets. And I think they have started cooking something. Say in Bechem. And how are this season no more tier na league no? It drew baby na became that relegation even last but one from bottom no. Na nya dia a muti side na ehun so mayo became in the last 5 seasons no. And clearly this is something that it cannot go without mentioning. Say team na no struggle to even get 2 drawn games in a row no. Uyi Kotoko game na abeshe 5 games no mabonimu 2 wins before Kotoko and 2 wins after Kotoko.
All right.
And I think they are doing something fantastic.
All right.
Yeah, Bechemonum.
Matthias.
Mamincha Amufa. Osemenfa Nencha and Soma.
All right.
Which supporters previously was their PRO, minimum current positions.
I see. Yeah, so. Awa, over to us, but.
Yes, Karim Zito, Omanenko. Karim Zito on your coach.
Last season, you were second one in Manamoya Yama, Ogumko, Ogumko, Yamaneko, and you did Zito by
Ogumko, ya coach, Papa. Karim Zito go find some technical director. Na technical director, all players in a year, Karim Zito, and the end of Ghana. Ghana, I coach you. I won't bet my work. We are you free. I coach him. You pay. That will coach house in the heart of lion. Coach baby. Woman can you have the players? I don't know. Maybe players don't bet my coach. Now I'm not saying players here. You put players here. Will be a number 3. You put number 6. I have for number 150. You know about 3. Abraham go to defend it. Now I'm about to come into me coaching.
And sana nubinasha no manabo. And some pain no. Amuzu bitters. What's it? Amuzu bitters.
Yeah, the mother. You now could think of it. Yeah, my mom from Kanu.
Kanu in football. Team set up. Even say typical Ghanaian club. It be from board, management, technical team, playing body, and a supporters. So munina and a football club complete. Per year Ghana ha because of a club license. So we need board a must say or form a board, especially in the Premier League. And to me sure say a Ghanaian club year structure. And it's a Ubewo board, management, technical team, playing body, and supporters. But young name say in football naturally say team biano nyoman koye emfamana. The first person and I say group of people are yebo mudino the technical team and I say Mevan said the head coach. because in the course of the season no say team performance enko ya players de untimi enye den empamo mo. The only thing I will be to me and so be make signing say be a 1 or 2 be 3 na we je be coin. But say resource in ma a head coach. At times me football fans omo de ene say obeko park na ni team e wini. And ni team e wini kura na opese okohwe a good football. Until normally say supporters echo stadium na say resource no ama especially say toa so sa Kanu the easy target and I say nipa obi aboni din the head coach. The entire American sa of course Asante Kotoko, even the voice na ubon is sian. Me sure say the same person before I be pam ogum no say Oko stadium na say results no emaya ye busana the same team no beka e coach no ye pamu ogum azito ba ya the initial stages results ni koye no me sure say the same person ubusano about the changes in the technical team obeka say the new coach na waba no oya de because oba no results asesa me yes ebia in recent time ball akotoko ebono omunya the needed results na say the type of game and I say senior supporters no epeso omu team ni performance no omu hu ni sa. But me personally me obi amigidi say in a team setup no Kanu say nioma nkoyi a enyo coach ni nko a ebetimi aba say coach no there was a oye to the best of the knowledge no oh yeah ebini the coach Karim Zito uboni interview no kan ogidi say team no ko training na the best of trainings and or the money players no goal scoring omubeye crossing omubeye how to attack omubeye say opponent in your ball na how our midfield no ebe take ball me sure say nyina no ochiro mo a Kanu or anase ochiro mo training grounds but team no ebetimi aba on the field of play nioma na ochiro mo no the same situation ebetimi aba but players no entimi en apply ni yi eba sa na nipa ebebo ni din no eye coach because me kan kotoko ebo match a yemfa se nipa be ye 1000 2000 ena eba stadium ebe hwe game no but I don't expect say kotoko training grounds no sa nipa 1000 2000 ne be ko ho akwa hu training na coach Karim Zito edi omufam eno an say Sunday aso yaba park yaba be hwe game no enti say uye coach na say game and this say na wo kire how we training players you know the kind of me fan say training regime or the more na omoba game situation mu ntimi apply a eya edin say nipa bebre na no eno ebe ya adwen obi kwa beka say ene say wo kire omo na say omu ntimi en apply there it means problem no eye coach ebetimi aba say management ebetimi take a decision bia eno be affect team no performance but say results no emma eye coach no yenhwe obi say kotoko strike amoa on abet amoa eye possible say before obekono ono ena kotoko main man ewe ni mo ono ne shegos no e de makotoko ebetimi aba say yes club ne beka say omo beton no coaching so ebe pese obetena because ono ena shegos de ma club no by management ebe explaining to the coach ombe money reason the entire was ombe omotono club ombe tono ebi omunya equally good replacement emfa ma team no amo abeko goal scoring ebe ye problem e di ama team no se goals ni ma at the end of the day ye be blame coach no entina Alonso and Madrid epam no. Me sure say some few weeks ago and also some few months ago, ye can coaches are even in European football and I say world football or ma performing very well. Me sure say ye bet me aboni din account because of their last season or the Leverkusen team ne eye asobia oba coaching munche ye and with the materials are or Leverkusen no hwenioma oyeye edemon but oba Madrid kwa or what the best players Leverkusen no by results on massa at the end of the day a coach no nti yes kotoko situation no obi abebo coach ni din but the empese me chen say ebia there are some decisions be akoso in the club untimi emblem coaching but once a results on emma no ye be blame coach and Zito kan no ebi na appointing no enti say Drew baby na omo feel say and I say omo feel say ejuma na oye ne enso eni of course omo be pam no be call but you can't convince me and I say you can't tell me say Coach Karim Zito a bad coach within a records ewo ye football mu yes as a coach ebia obeka say bibi a wa coaching intino in terms of trophies on J and I say on J trophies be bree but at least ne coaching as a developer and I say obia otimi a develop players young players emo mo beye stars no eya de ba ko a o kan Kanu o de Karim Zito de ebema no enti yes kotoko performance no ewo form obi e ka Karim Zito ye possible say Karim Zito be ko new coach beba problem ne kra ensolve ye but at the end of the day senior maka no results ma a coach enti say Drew baby na kotoko team ne feel say it's not pulling now why ready or so be ko akwa tenan be but me you can't convince me and I say you can't tell me say Coach Karim Zito a bad coach. He's a very good coach.
Yo
House of folk problem ni ho goalkeeping in problem ni ho but me sure say be better try so make creative problem where there's no problem. Has number one choice goalkeeper Benjamin Asari ena Opraye then Agbesi ete step in oba yenso no Kanu ye nyina ehu say ne performance no ewo soro but say Asari ababaka menye sure say Didi ebe ye na adwen say Oma Asari enye the first choice goalkeeper but Solomon Agbesi mum ene be the first choice goalkeeper and Matisa Wakano several times say Asari and then the first choice goalkeeper but because of injury intino ena otinche onye bin 90 Asari aba of course it was on who be take over as the number one choice goalkeeper.
All right.
And the explanation say at a point Krano has bo matches are 3 goalkeepers omutimi present you
warming up
until for me has problem bia in yo Mediama so Kanu omaya adio e say obo ma so this season omo lose just a game
yeah and Nomako 16 matches in
yes a row. Just a game since omo lose to Karela I think na a week 3 or so yes because omo first game omo ko share Younger Apostles 2-0 and omo share Vision 4-0 and omo ko lose to Karela 1-0 ewo Kanu from week 4 Mediama in Lusuka and Mediama baby that first with difference of saying 5 points Ediana in a toss second someone say recently last week I'm saying sponsorship Anglo Ashanti with $200,000 where Anglo Gold Ashanti it do a prime mine the other name na hand $200,000 and I'm a Mediama asenya Kanu this season league in a yakotakwa with the 5 points gap any the kind of performance Mediama a put up unim say last season Mediama torso 8th position with 50 points and so 50 points you know omo away games omo boy 17 away games you know Mediama we need 3 last season oh away games in Kanu omo we need 3 out of 17 games and omo draw 2 no omo lose 12 this season Mediama ewo 34 points currently but away omo nya 13 points omo we need 3 I draw 4 and omo lose 1 and it tells you say Mediama are equal the number of wins last season omunya away and the number of matches are aka until this season bibia chese Mediama team Kanu omo ni abre unso omo lose 1 is a teams are omo mevan say omo lose fewer games eye Kotoko ni has uyi Mediama fewer Kotoko lose 3 has a lose 3 and ohwe Mediama omo next 4 games na Kanu eye matches are Mediama ebetimi amanage enya wins and I say bia away no umbetimi akwakunya draw with this sponsorship omonya no e Chelsea say Mediama enya ska more e dey account on the Bebo League no
okay into
this season baby e ka kono say even in election kra no results need to me ba na bia say party be lead ye hwe yes we aba aka stronghold say no bones wa nipa na ye projection no say ne ekọ ide percentage say aba akase ntino ebectimi akwa ama we Mediama at least after the next 5 games you know Kanu so mutimi lead with about 3 or 4 points on the table it means Mediama ebetimi asaje league you know.
All right Kofi for no to me but me nim as a mo hu enra samobuadu so ne referee voma altercation na side point now only referee call head to head almost blow to blow and pound for pound our pitch I think on the 71st minute and my referee voma the matching orders in the man contain your video of that but if you take you off now for 10 minutes been after from
to be honest on the game across the stadium no this was one of the things Ananka maybe become wasn't because on the pitch there no mana yehuni dada no ana dodo na ACC so but Samobuadu in particular as a fear kra ya charge no a fine no so na me kra me nwa say abo nondu apa hu simedu yenyan kan krata bia from GFS kire say prosecutor na charge Samobuadu seriously sa attitude no I mean can it's becoming too many on traso so enwa say there the mrantie no yemfa ne say obi akora reberekum Chelsea da ena yati say Chelsea nkoi almost struggle omoda 17 before the game ena ni pakro bet na baba ya stadium no hwe berekum Chelsea obeka say eh there be any coach na assistant team no enoma assistant but that attitude me krana me catch them for say see you red card no free ho no yes ad ni bet na bench wa na me wa kwanya mesa ama no another one o deserve it times 2 I mean no person on referee no the ebuma na say and the way our tone insano no nyame am fafi kanisa betimi abo referee no and you know what that means and you won't control ne temperament no or onye ho adwuma I think is becoming too many. Me assure say e be a first one no ntikura na be ama prosecutor or twentwen na ase but me hwe ni mu say if reach na ko e be hu say FCC wa charge Samobuadu for misconduct.
We ne de e be a omon charge no but because we di red card the omben so omo betimi ama no extra punishment no massa fine no is normally ukoye no off the pitch na na na
say no kra kremo he has to appear before the disciplinary committee
when you man a red card no what the competition committee na say fin be say e bia ne on be punishing with some number of matches so na red card no so you be fine no nti you no be call with ne your friends say punishment no the competition committee no the be man no but say okay no off the pitch and then na prosecutor no ebe charge you na wa face disciplinary action na ya punish you meaning say oh my point
to the prosecutor
the way the prosecutor say a match na koso na no koye into red card and you betimi ama na extra sanctions
and yeah he has to because name go
if you not to cut to say me team pa and am me authority and rank e bia me jana kwan
wow
you cannot get Kotoko in quote cheaper than this. With your presence you could have changed the game, and now say maybe the game could have changed. Of course, when you're Kotoko in this poor fashion, not when to man control when you're not bench one me and point maybe and can bit my 10 ties, you know.
The referee was having a very good game. It's not like referee no Kanu enwa crowd them say nya incident bia
air contention.
Referees as a man for at some point yeah be game no. Na referee need to me gibi tia Kotoko na Kotoko fans ni bi ebo mu nsem e de ma referee minim so hu sa particular incident na on one occasion Kotoko player bi em say okoda form soft to be expecting the referee nenye ma no referee awarded something against him and some of the Kotoko fans no mo bo mu nsem ma referee no, so it was not like the referee was having a bad day any bi akwati na obo afu abroso
na come a moment after okoye no na Kotoko I should go a winning game no. How will you feel?
Just
control yourself, be on the bench.
In the heat of the moment, and some of these things happen. Antonio Conte against the fourth referee now. It was virtually the same thing.
Red card
until red card no. Them comes in a West scratching board.
In the heat of the moment, we no heat near them.
Referee GBT Chelsea.
They say player not for me. Tenedu. Tenedu. Tenedu is 36 no. He thought say as a Bibia core and was a referee no ejima Tenedu and I think referee no overlooky or something like that. And they say and you say Bibia sikasi bio.
When the time Abuadu cry yellow card.
And more man warning.
The man yellow card no. And as Abuadu one or shout at the referee and the other straight red card.
Completely. Is it possible say Kanu say Samobudu oni Kotoko ebeshia otimi ebi o free free ba no or the two teams say match we me ye bowi am pese me je headlines ni nyina na ye bomidin. Is it possible sir? Because I say against an American say oh me call your more match ni I say me pese me talk of the game.
And then there's a tactics.
I don't know. I say too many against. Maybe we be a question wa ha. Na Kotoko epe coach. Now we busa na we ball. Your friends say Buodu din by supporters and they say Kotoko supporters so mumpe. We say twatwa so you say ya Kotoko support bedwin say I say ubi sure mo a wo adwin bi ede tie omo.
But so no professional is fighting for the 3 points.
Time I know they had some no crown. They didn't have a problem with tactics. No problem how would jubility win. Who was said no could no yes okay.
So what they
we know yen say you VIP in any chromo. It mean what is it about?
And the any trademark
but be your Kotoko ha ma bufu bi e ma say ba ku bi call in such as a management no so bi e ma supporters no bufu no pa.
Into the bottom line is one check is hard here. Who say Ubre ninti be a 1 minute per on Mr. Karim Zito Kanu or say pressure ni ho but me feel pressure ni one incommodity mu pa. And to be honest say me na me take a decision wo Kotoko enka after listening to him ade enchi me party ways with coach Karim Zito no mape a different coach. That is not to say he's a bad coach. Good coaches are always fired all the time. Say Mourinho money idea ya fire or movie ambwa. So you can be good, but at a particular point in time where you may be away and any air course no. If you deserve to be fired, near trigger the near call. Didn't America sir? So from the start of the season, free preseason Kotoko play no is not good. At some point, injuries excuse was given. Is that not it? He say players, no, almost all of them are available. Still, the value is the same. He say we are Kotoko management member, now we are Kotoko supporter. Now you coach. You want to listen to your coach and have the belief, say, oh no, coach, no problem, no, or juma, and it be after 2-3 games, and no besisa. But here is the case. Here's the case. A coach na bet na public. I'm making it clear, say, the only bia wayen with training grounds, and so onim the enti or mobile pitch ni swa. Omuntumi emeye de wachire omo ewo pitch ni so. Or see he doesn't know why. The obechire omo with training grounds no. Omba pitch this wa omuntumi meye. And for people, they don't have to come to training grounds before omuntumi aka team ni modi mo ho asemu. The we no training grounds no. If it is good, supporters are expecting so omoba stadium ombehu signs no ewo stadium. It uba stadium na untumi replicate the we training grounds and no, it cannot be an excuse on any day.
I'm for so argue for him based on consistency. And I'm saying Kotoko, mapam, so far results be ama. It could be say omu bad moments, but yeah, man, America na on Francis and many. Now on a bit of, continuity.
Absolutely, many problem with that. Say Ogum say I think say second season no na. The second coming, it was the second season. And when we so I don't have a Kotoko mazi to 2 years. Kotoko bet me decided say ye money time now on turning the situation around. It is cool. But Kanu who take his decision now? Who be gina bibi so now they are taking such a decision? Is that not it? But the coach is telling you say oh who problem no. Or see the obekire no. Omba pitch ni so a omuntumi nye. And he doesn't know why. And this is not the first time. Okay, say Peter Amiduakwa case by. The same coach said that Peter Amiduakwa cried or see Obi Ntimi and Sisano. So at that time, the conversation was that he's giving up on Amiduakwa. And he's one of your key players too. And in the commentaries, no post match, and mommy the impression say the coach has not even seen the problem yet. And you see, problem identified means half solved. What would you how? And you now know steps are be taken. Even if you don't know steps, you can consult somebody. Say this is the problem. How can I solve it? But say say who problem need ya? Then it means that you cannot trust that the same person can solve the problem at hand. But one where I'm coming from, me, I am more worried after listening to the post match, and I think say yesterday at the post match he gave himself up. E bi na didi no ye no. Yes, Penny ka say we are nanka Penny gari we are nanka nsu asa. Entinka didi be gari na efi say okay oni nsu yasa. Yes say agbesi data kwa asare say me hold do me because we believe so one also started and yes agbesi starting tie na ball no kra no mo akotena stance. The next game the number 1 Ewotakwa no, and so it's not even on the bench at all. Asari is imposed. And now who coach no ba address it said you no e kasa asemba na muntia se amun freni enchirichiri mu no. Oba ya wo say wo ma agbesi mental break.
Mental and physical break.
Without telling us what actually happened, the causes are there. Even na say scandal no. See players no Europe dia ewe. So be yiri na ekwa wo no okotena ne nche omutumi di statement back kama correct me bwana. Enti between takwa anyhow na de na to agbesi enti ohia physical and mental break. 2 months no kra fe na amanfo babisa more questions. Enti the explanation no de buy no it didn't come to put an end to the conversation. Enti I think say also person oye diplomatic and I say they don't want to open up on the matter. They can put it that way.
Right.
What I say. But the okay idea Madam, I don't think so. I better address the issue. No.
Mate go for me that say.
Last season, you were second one in one and we are Yama, Ogumko, Ogumko, Yamanakoi, and you did it to buy Ogumko, ya coach, Papa. Carry to go for some technical letter. Now, technical letter, all players in a year, carry to do, I didn't know why in Ghana. Ghana, I tell coach, I won't bet my work. We are you free. Now you're coaching me, Rupe. That your coaching has hidden the heart of lion. Coach baby, woman can you have your mama? The players here, I don't know, maybe players don't bet my coaching. Now there be now one notice players here, you put up. The players here will be a number 3 you put up. Number 6 ya kwa for number 150. No no ko battery. Abraham go follow to defend it. Na me board we me kura me timi coach.
Yeah, and the birthday of Patience Brago AJ, aka Mami Brago. Two parents, the Aba, Mr. Eric J, ne Umame Lydia J. And I will be an nature, ne Nanajima J. Omina somewhere show happy birthday. Sarah Ranson, the birthday of Zidane. Yeah, is Zidane? Alaji Zidane.
And I'm now Bassa for who's birthday and you come.
I mean, oh, Zidane, Yamisha, my special happy birthday.
Nice
one. After the Emfa calls, my man phone can be 0505 225578 and 0505 224944.
Pacho, my birthday wish Emma one beautiful lady. We are an impeccable whisper. Na whisper ewo Amstead level 200 social studies with economics and a birthday. Nyame nkoso nhyira no pa isan say last semester we nema pi ma me amanije ho time na me hwese me sabeka de na me hwe campus so nti impeccable whisper. Happy birthday from me says Candy Eugene Wise and afi o course rep and classmates ni nyina nyame nhyira.
All right. For the first one. Hello.
Hello, Kanu.
Nyamiche.
Minia. Majo.
Moko you.
You know, maybe I want the position maybe very clear. The started with person at Ubu. Set in what the idea of set yeah pump coach. And the football consistency account too. The last you don't even consider a decade. And what you are counting number of coaches here, Kotopo, anytime you would do a club. It is 70. I mean, it is being just Kakra. It is composed to be also going to win Lydiana. It is a cook. It is the answer also going to win Womia. And look at the coming for respect to my opponent, Ghana. If you have a team here that way, Kanu, what you if you have a team, Papa, and you have to support the nation, you don't want to know. If you have a team, if you have a national team, have the quality. So, team one needs to league on what that's right. And yet, you one more. You have consistency in the prayers. Listen, the Yamada was right. And yet, you should say, you must be a boy out there. As a BS, yes, he didn't know just have some food. Mixed season last year, and the second for Sanity. And I'm just this over. Mixed season, your poor son for the president and fighting you. I can't be so. Craft net on your playing body, your second captain, your management. Now, you have such a what everybody happens to me. I have like a heavy and playing body, you are such a what is your such a Kanu management, you know. What do you think about your what do you want to move here? I was getting a second unit, there was also Mr. Hegman. Give me a coach. Hopefully, when you are in this coach, if you can enter there, Hegman. Well, there was over the thing when you are here.
All right, Mate, me yo, hello.
Boss, free about
yes, sir. Boarding in Tunia.
We are Benji in this area.
All right, Yanko.
You know, you're looking at Bogima.
Oba fensi se we are the as sports ni dey obi station da una kon kwada kwara obi afidi ko anu ti anu ti fensi se we afo ni na see dey me no and second say Ageka was saying you say e kind of the ebono FC coach Rapamo ka for magini na mu against Bata you ka ba ku permanent man Rapamo coach e la ka kraso ko to dey no ko the coach ni e go mke ka ka se permanent go no ni mashi how to be back at come kai that's living to am e dey to am coach pa o be ha aja obi atua on wo ko e se dia ze de ngwa se le bu se e kes ka ka se ma na se ko league ni ko ka ya 30 ka kro on this side did a team clear in ba who feel kura which we should be the league kwa de se ka ya kono ai kwa the so the se ba so street net tight don't kes ka ke ma no bo league no ba ya said by last time we soon ko e bi mo ai how the league no mu la benji face to face ya
all right me that say hello okay yeah hello all right hello
good evening.
Yes sir, evening boss within this and free frame
and then it's a friend it came out of the media severe actually I said the other day to me next day the seven month in that I mean she said you put on my no
I won't see why. Okay hello
Kanu.
Yes sir
Mama Jo
Mejo Sunia how are you? Hello. Your friend saying?
Don't phobia.
All right, you too.
I'm Joe. No, but Joe. As a forward in Nigeria, keep it. Where the can be out of it. But I say against one, I'm got a Yanu when a special model attempt to have a book that by where they can have it. So we are moving no for the time I know that Abaro Atam Mudi almost only part Atam on that or never in that. It's a much more this is only a trainer to now. One more man, welcome Antonia Clancy.
Okay. Yeah, hello?
Hello, yeah. The experience of Otec Kanu.
Yes, I'm about you. Boko.
I'm going to be a mind.
You, Marino.
I'm in chat for me, chair, level my I found to come up. Not the enemy was the Michiano. Can I watch about passing on him? I was did a trip on my here and me was and I certainly and we say next week and what you must happen over me and said we ever bear through whom see and some of your query about me such happens in that media share the match instead of the alcohol me practice this in the and me pa league in the national paper now and the message on camera.
Okay. Yo, me that say. For last one. Hello.
Kanu.
Yes, sir, Chief. Within the same.
Good evening.
Yes, sir.
Kanu Pasha FM IK me feel happen so.
Yo, IK, it's you.
When the first time I'm there from.
Oh, okay. All right.
Kanu Pasha me chu agency at you so. Enu match no. Ticket your motor ma 2024-2025 ticket to. Tamo here.
Enra ticket on Tomamo. Ne match bend ye.
Me correct stand.
The match bend in ya treguso.
Yeah, Kotokwani Bikum Chelsea. I believe you near Oboase.
Oh, okay. Hey. Okay.
Yeah, match day 21. I did match date 14 to 17th.
I see. In fact, yeah, the accreditation in Remonti, yeah, na yinya access to tickets.
What the feature what the cross checking out. Match day 21. I believe you near Oboase. Do where Kotokwani Bikum Chelsea. By match day 21, I believe you near Oboase.
Okay.
And what date is 11th? Now we see a 14th to 17th. I will be 2024-2025 season. In the year, check it out. Remember, correct stand. That's it.
I see.
Okay.
All right, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Pa, you fancy you basically ya do be ase for momre ne madwin cham de buy games a call so anwumre and PSG womo ni omo rivals Paris FC ebo Coupe de France ni mu ye bo wie na is a PSG 40 fie ama Paris FC atwa omo ka ba ko womo entumi ante Juventus Italian Serie A ni mu omo she 5-0 etia Cremonese Bremer Bremer eshe goals ni mu ba ko Jonathan David eshe second goal third goal na penalty a Kenan Yildiz on your crowd say no or say penalty no but the rebound no but two mu till one once she go no because penalty no my record na say a missed Saranso and Filippo Terraciano one also share no ho and Brantia ni dinde Weston McKinney and so the fifth goal no source until Juve etumre Genoa eshe Cagliari kamienzo mentumi ante was La Liga ni muso Sevilla tifie Celta Vigo ekutoma kabako wamo entumi ante former Chelsea and Barcelona player Marcos Alonso wano ena obo penalty 2 on the 86th minute ema Celta Vigo dis amkunim no ena Kenzie twato Liverpool FA Cup third round mu wamo she Barnsley poli and 9 ma Barnsley for team bako Dominic Soboslai eshe go sache go ena Branton din ede Jeremy Frimpong Florent Viets and Hugo Ekitike one also share 90+4 goal Emma away 4-1 in favor of Liverpool. And the Liverpool corner him, Chelsea corner him, City corner him, Arsenal corner him. Hey, yeah, breakthrough. All right, says Candy award the ones that could feel being in by Sikapani Eugene Ebwai while last day man on by Fremi Kanu with them. Nyamia much na yebesaba.